All right, we are live, people. Anyway, the story that I just told you that's not on the recording, that's basically Waxberry's story. And so at first you're distrustful, obviously, because frankly, I've thrown at you a variety of innocent-looking evil creatures. Your distrust is warranted. I will grant you that. But in this case, I mean, everything that it feels like she's telling the truth, and certainly Flashheart recognizes. I mean, he recognized that she's got a symbol of Iomade, a wooden hand looks like carved symbol, holy symbol of Iomade, hanging on a string, just a raw string around her neck that she will clasp to when she's telling the story. She says she has maybe a couple more things. She thinks that the Herald's heart, the ripping of the heart, was what caused it, because she says the Herald stood fast against all of the torture and taunting that the creatures gave to him. It was only after his heart was removed that he finally capitulated and bowed down before the shape. And that maybe returning it to him or getting it somehow might help to bring him back. But she's like, I don't know if that's even possible. If it is possible, it would require significantly powerful magic, well beyond what she's capable of doing. She's just a young halfling healing priest trying to get by in the Crusades. You know what I mean?
Good thing we have a Lothar.
It's a good thing we have a Lothar, yeah. She will also tell you there, I think, is Matthew of the Hill People.
Matthew.
Hello all. Sorry, Paladin's got a lot of praying to do, so it takes me a while to get up.
Did you have a prayer nap today?
Yeah, just gotta get that time in with the big eye, you know.
I'm in with the big eye. Oh man, it's Twitter is gonna live it up already this morning, isn't it?
How are we all doing?
Good.
Lovely.
Don, you're looking a little blue.
I'm saving a little bandwidth because I'm not at home. I also don't have my extended monitors, so I'm on one monitor.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
You know,
Like Mike said, third world problem.
You're like a savage. Where are you?
This coming from a guy who's called us from what, buses in New Jersey, and
I called you from an American airline 777 one.
Yeah, the Concorde, it was on the space shuttle one time.
Yeah.
They got internet out the ass in the space shuttle.
I got to get like a submarine to see if it's got Wi-Fi in there. Like, I'm 15,000 feet down. It's great.
I'm close to the actual abyss.
It'll be like an ad marketplace boondoggle. Take us down there.
So what you said is, Waxberry goes on and she'll say, look, since I've been here, I've seen the 12-armed woman, snake woman, a couple of times. She says, I don't know who she is or what she's about, but she seems to be in some sort of position of authority here in the prison. She's seen her around. She's also heard the guards talk occasionally about a creature named Alderpash, which she thinks that this may be another prisoner, but it's one that the guards don't like to talk to. It's one they stay away from. And so she found that, considering their complete lack of fear for everybody else. And let's be honest, in this prison, there's a lot of scary creatures in here.
I'm gonna guess Alderpash looks like a little girl.
We travel with a few of them.
Yeah.
But some of them might be the enemy of my enemy. So.
Yeah, I like Paladin likes the way you think.
And now's another time for the "Don't Make Deals with Demons" from your friendly neighborhood priest Lothar.
Yeah. Well, so you're really making a deal if you're making a deal with the enemy of your enemy.
Check your book.
Check your book.
Look for the big giant no, and then
okay.
I believe that's on page 1.
Yeah.
On page 1 through 15.
I'll have to look at the index, but I'm pretty sure 1 is the page.
Am I allowed to make a deal with a demon who wants me to hurt another demon?
I'm pretty sure that's page 1.
That's painful.
Maybe page
be
4,
like,
that one.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, normally I don't do something like
Well,
this.
I mean, and it puts you. So at this point, as you guys sort of we restart from last time. You've got Waxberry, whose story you've heard, and then you've just killed another guard over here that was talking to this woman over here in this cell, and Ilindar, as you sort of move forward. I mean, you haven't really confronted this person yet, but it's definitely
there's going to be anyone who's around will see a visible reaction from him once he sees her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
It'll be an involuntary reaction on his part.
Well, I mean, you don't recognize her face, but you recognize the power that she holds. And it is probably much greater. Well, frankly, as a drow, your guess is that this person is a direct servant of Lolth. So you know that in drow, sort of the mysteries of the drow society, certain matron mothers who are the heads of houses essentially, become so powerful and so trusted in Lolth's service that they willingly sort of abdicate power to the next matron mother, and they go directly into the service of Lolth. And your feeling is that this may be one of those people.
I'm channeling Garth from Wayne's World, like, it's a girl elf.
And then also, Gatto, you and Otto are sort of standing next to the doorway over there, and inside there is a large demon, or in this case, a devil, who is kind of odd looking, kind of scary looking, but he also has his hands out like this, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "I'm sort of surprised to see you guys here." And he says, "My name is Saurla Haitas."
Say that 5 times fast.
So I could barely say it fast time once. Saurla Haitas, and he's like,
"Did your parents hate you or what?"
I don't.
But Sahula does.
I don't have parents in the traditional sense, as you know. Devils are we have odd copulatory habits, but never mind that right now. But he seems very amiable. He's like, "Hello, hi, my name's Saurla Haitas. Who are you guys?" And he's kind of smiling. He's like, and he pretty much, you could tell that he sort of enjoyed you guys, especially Fletcher, sort of ripping the guard in various pieces, as Fletcher do. He sort of enjoyed that, and so on one hand, on the south edge, you guys are sort of in this area. That's kind of where we start tonight, as you're in this, in this sort of the end of the hallway here, and on one hand, you have Saurla Haitas, who is like, "Hi, my name's Saurla Haitas. I'm from the Hells. Where are you guys from? I'm kind of surprised to see you here." And he seems quite
We're up a few planes.
engaging, amiable, friendly, maybe even, which is.
I'd like to insert addendum 1B into things not to make deals with. Add devils. And
Okay.
let's just get out of this hallway.
We tell them we're the welcoming party.
Well, you're very welcome indeed. Any chance? Look, he says, "Look, I don't know who you guys are, but you guys are the first people I've seen here killing guards. So, for which, frankly, I applaud. They're ignorant assholes, so you'll get no tears from me on a bunch of dead Baphometian guards. That said, I've been unjustly prisoned here, and perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. And let me be the first to say," and he's looking at Lothar. He says, "Look, I understand your concern. You are a priest of Erastil, unless I misjudged that holy symbol. Is that correct? And the bow that you bear in your hand?"
That would be correct.
I understand completely. I understand your trepidation, and I respect it. Let me assure you.
I
understand your book.
I don't have any fear.
Well, your trepidation.
Don't misunderstand the situation. You're staying where you are, and we're going to go and finish the task
What we're here
that
for.
we've come here for.
There's nothing up for debate.
He looks at Flashheart, and he kind of looks at some of the rest of you. He's like, "You're here for the Herald they just recently stole, aren't you?"
You see a lot of other primes hanging around here for any good reason?
He laughs. He says, "Look, I can be of service to you. And let me assure you that I am not like this rabble here. I am a devil, and I am an ambassador among them, which means my contracts I fulfill. And I am perfectly willing, if you would see clearly to releasing me, I promise you, and we'd be willing to put this in writing, which, as you guys know, is a big deal for devils, that I will provide you with information as to the location of the Herald, provide you with information as to the people who guard this place, and answer any other questions to the best of my ability that you may have. And I'm willing to put that in writing in exchange for my release and ultimately my ability to get back to my home plane. Let me explain to you why I'm here. I came here. I am an ambassador. I'm a legate ambassador, Saherlatas, of one of the great up and coming generals of hell. We don't say his name out loud, but we refer to him as the Twin. So you may know him by that moniker. Anyway, I am one of his ambassadors, and he is putting together an army. And I was sent here in order to contract a deal with the Baphometians for the rental of 200 Minotaur troops. I came here, I met with the appropriate people. I felt the deal was going well. And at one point I was clapped in irons and thrown into this cell. No word given. My down payment snatched, and all of our agreements seemingly tossed to the wayside. As you can imagine, I was dismayed.
What were the Minotaur troops for?
That's not something I really know. Just to say that, again, I'm an ambassador in the service of the Twin. So I was told to go procure 200 Minotaurs for fighting purposes at a certain cost. So I went. That's my job.
I'm no mathematician, but they might be coming up a little short on numbers right now on Minotaurs. Have we waited through the Minotaurs for the last few?
The preliminary discussions went well. All right. Lothar's Zoom just crashed. If you want to make a deal, then now's the time.
Now's the time.
Now's the time to make a deal.
All right, take us off recording, Les, quick.
Well, he says, "Look,
dark side.
if you want Minotaur warriors for something, this is the place to get them." And so this is where I was sent. The proceedings were, I had no reason to believe that anything other than the protraction of a successful contract would be done. Everything seemed to be going fine. And then one day they showed up, clapped me in irons, brought me here, stuck me in this cage. I know, right?
So devils are lawful evil, right?
That's correct.
Fletcher really doesn't like this guy.
Want to med
So you
wrestle
need to tell Lothar, how about I make a different deal? Heal me up a bit, free him, and I'll kill him. That's my deal.
The one thing I would wonder.
Are you saying to Lothar, or are you saying to
Saying
Urlatas?
to Lothar, let me make a counter deal.
Well, he's in the cell, so they have those semi-permeable gates. But
You can get in, it's just gonna be harder for us to get you back out.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's right. We can get him out, but only if it's to kill him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can go right in. It's getting you out might be a problem.
I prefer to ration my killing. We got lots of killing to do still.
I'd like to know, like, if we're like the ultimate lawful good, like pointed at the tip.
No, you're the awful good.
Oh yeah, I was just saying.
You're
I wonder if I would.
awful
I
good.
would.
I ain't awful good.
I would wonder if I would. I would wonder if I would ponder balance about keeping the point of the spear lawful evil people around too, because you got to have balance out there.
mm-hmm.
Normally, I think I just want to slay indiscriminately all evil things, but Flashheart's grown deeper over the years and pondering these things.
So Les, I just asked him this out loud.
I'll make a deal with you.
The gates to the cells.
Yeah.
The gates to the cells are force walls, and they're semi-permeable. It's a magic that I'm not familiar with. I'm not a mage of note, I must be honest. But I do not think you can teleport past them. I do know that the stone walls do have some sort of teleportation inhibitions. It's possible. But I've never seen anyone teleport into or out of a cell. Usually what happens if somebody's being led in or out of a cell, the warden or the assistant warden will come down and they bring with them the key. Now, it's not a traditional key, you understand. It's more like it looks like a sort of a small staff. It's topped with a crystal, and they tap it to the force wall, and it powers down. I've seen both Ileshka and the sub warden, whose name escapes me, both carry these crystal topped rods that will up and down, but it is a semi-permeable force wall. I do not think teleport work. It may perhaps, but I've never seen it work.
Spell magic probably would be the thing to try if we were going to try anything, but I don't want to waste that on this.
Yeah, you'd have. I know you can do this because of your Android thing, but you'd have to get one heck of a dispel magic roll to do it, I'm sure.
Are you certain you won't consider my arrangement? I do have quite a bit of information that I might be able to provide to you.
Not interested.
Chuck's on his way in, so now's the last chance.
For what it's worth, Pardos could make a deal with you, but he's the soft voice on the side that nobody cares about. So
Check back so we can all say, well, a deal's a deal.
That's right. All right.
Right.
You hear a weird voice saying infernal, the deal is struck.
It's no fun without Chuck
he's just going to drop again.
face here. Yeah.
So, okay. Sorry. I saw that.
You can just say
Don.
yes or no if you want for that last part.
No.
Okay.
How do you know how to spell his name, God? I'm already thinking you're in league with him.
So Hula hate us? That's just how it sounds.
All right. I'm detecting evil on
On the
again,
devil
just
guy?
in case. I got him
Again?
again. Just
Oh, I can answer that.
Again?
Ungato.
I sent you a message, John.
Okay.
I was going to send you a message, but the DM already did. So
So he's
How is it
All
that
right.
Gata was able to sever my Zoom connection, so I wasn't in on any of that conversation?
Yeah, the last thing you heard is
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, last thing you heard, Chuck, was a deal's a deal.
So the guy's out and he's like shaking everybody's hands. Sir Herlitus from the Nine Hells, nice to meet you. Sir Herlitus, nine Hells, nice to meet you.
Here's my card.
Step in our bag of holding right here.
Well, he does, he sees that frankly, the conversation Fletcher's talking about, let me murder him. And he's like, look, I just want out. I have no desire to hurt you. And I just need to get back to my work. I'm not I look pretty scary, but really my job is being a legate. The twin sends me to craft deals and to make arrangements and to acquire things for him and bring them back to the Hells so that he can continue on with his work. And
So you're a lawful evil bureaucrat, like at the DMV kind of thing, right?
Yeah, this is.
kinda.
Well, no, his work
You
was
think you're
collecting.
making a good argument, you're making a bad argument.
His work was apparently collecting armies.
Well, in this case, yeah, he's like, this is not all I do, but in this case,
Because
twin-
hell in the abyss building armies never goes badly for the prime material planes.
as far as I know, there was no intention to use these armies on the prime material plane.
As far as I know, is the politician's best friend.
Yeah.
I do want to ask him, so what is your boss going to do when you don't show back up?
He goes, well, he's certainly going to be irritated. I'll give you that. But I'm here. He understands practical matters, and as most devils do, and he'll probably be much more aggravated at the fact that Baphomet imprisoned his trusted servant, and he didn't get his 200 minotaurs like he wanted. Certainly, future business deals here are going to be interrupted.
Just out of curiosity, if we kill him on this plane, He's not of this plane, so he will go back to his original plane for 100 years and can't come back to this plane, but he can show up in the material
Only
plane
if he was
at any given
summoned
time.
here.
Yeah, only if he was summoned here. He traveled here on his own, and he'll freely tell you, he's like, look, I could die here. I traveled here myself. I wasn't summoned.
Perhaps we should just go and investigate these further places we haven't been.
Yeah.
And leave all of the Lippy prisoners.
Like, hey,
where
do you
the
have a
Lippy
card? We'll
prisoners
get back to you.
By the way,
So-
Fletcher could use a little bit of
so-
healing, down about 30 points.
Where am I at? Let me see.
Okay, so Gatto, you go up to that thing, and you can see this imperious looking drow matron standing beyond the wall, and you say to her, so what's your story?
Yep.
And Ilendar, you look over and you see Gatto speaking to this woman, and you're just like,
Right before that, right?
and you can see her look at you, and you can see her well, you don't see her telepathically. You hear her say to you, she says, servant, why is this creature speaking to me? Make it stop.
We've been trying, lady. I can't even tell you.
The compulsion to obey is so strong that you physically take a step forward to go stop Gatto from talking to her, and then you're like, wait a
He
second,
was already doing that.
I don't work for trials anymore, and you have to like physically capability, and you can almost see
There's a
her
reason.
like being quizzical about you, and she's like, servant, did you not hear my order?
He
remove-
would have looked frightened when he first saw her, but after the initial shock, then it would be slowly turning to anger.
Anger. Okay.
He's terrified of. He knows what especially powerful drow women are capable of. So yeah, lots of trauma with that. So like I said, his first reaction is a cower in the fetal position kind of thing. But yeah, I think at this, because yeah, before he walked up there,
Mhm.
Ilendar called out to Gatto, don't go next to that creature.
Yeah.
Don't do that. So when she
I
said
heard.
that, she probably backed away. And at this stage, I'd say Storm was going to walk over and like with her mouth pick him up by like the back collar and kind of like pick him up and drag him away.
Okay. You see her sort of looking at him, and you don't recognize her. What you recognize is the power, and you can hear so Urla Heta over on the other cell say, "Oh, so you've met Bezrima. I didn't know you guys had a drow with you. Bezrima, drow, Bezrima." And she just looks at, I mean, you can see her looking at this devil. She looks over at him and she's like, she makes just a, Gatto, you see this as sort of Ilendar drags you away a little bit. You see her make just what looks to be just the tiniest spitting sound.
Ilendar would spit out when he said drow, whatever. When he introduced him to drow, he would spit out, don't call me that.
And you could hear so Latest laughing. He's like, she's he goes, and he's addressing you, Ilendar. He's like, drow, you'll be pleased to know that she's not here for any crime she's committed. Her spider deity put her here as a hostage. And he's laughing. He's kind of cracking himself up over there. She's just like, oh, God, what an asshole.
He's like a hell comedian, right? He does like, I got 10 minutes on at the Comedy Works on Friday night. I got to get.
Well, he seems pretty genial for a devil. He looks crazy, but he seems like a pretty genial guy for a an unearthly evil creature.
Remind me to come back. My next character is a congenial devil.
Hi, I'm Steve.
Hey guys. I know I'm totally.
But yeah, so Ilendar, he says to you, she was here as a hostage. Her spider goddess brought her here as a hostage, and now she's here.
Good.
But he says her name is Bezrima, which is not a name you recognize.
She's dead to me.
That's even better.
But I mean,
Okay. Ilendar is very uncomfortable staying here, so he's gonna be like, let's get going, guys.
I'm interested in
Where are we
what
going?
what her spider god brought her as a hostage for. What is she collateral for?
are you asking Urlatas?
I can mosey on over there. I feel this is an important question because it could relate to what we're doing here.
Well, as I'm given to understand, Lolth, and at which point you, Illidar, you sort of like look back because a lot of times that word is not to be uttered by except for by those who directly serve her. He's like, well, from what I understand, Lolth and Baphomet have some sort of arrangement, and they've, in order to keep each other honest, they've exchanged trusted servants. This is Lolth's. And so, yeah, I'm assuming, based on the conversations that she's had, that she expected to be treated more or less lavishly, but instead Baphomet jammed her in a cell over there, and she's been angry about it ever since.
I don't know if you met Baphomet, but he's not exactly warm and cuddly. No. All right.
Between you and me, I think she's more mad at Lolth than she is at Baphomet. Baphomet's an asshole. Lolth, she's supposed to be this great servant of hers.
Well, I don't know if you've heard of the good book here I carry about Iomedae, but maybe you
Iomedae's a
got some
much
time
better
on your
person to
hands.
serve, man.
Yeah, you could read this little pamphlet I have. I can slip under your door here.
Little pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
Oh.
Have you heard the good news about Iomedae?
So time is potentially of the essence, considering I'm assuming someone is now aware that the prison has been assailed. Perhaps we should
Yeah,
get
we've
moving.
killed quite a few people. And by people, I mean the
Where do we want to go?
Well, there's the northern thing here that we haven't checked out, and the southern one. Bardos is at the southern one, and apparently someone's sword is at the northern one.
Yeah.
So here and down here.
actually that creature that died in that hallway up there. He threw a sword. He fumbled a sword before he died.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
Gotcha.
I remember that too.
So we have two choices to go and check out other hallways, basically.
Well, and our friend, the cleric in the cells, said that they broke the herald, but maybe not nearby. Is that what they were saying? I'm trying to recall what she said last week or last time we played.
I don't think she knows where the herald is. She just was telling
Right.
us the herald had been killed, right?
This area here that we're in appears to be a dead end with two big corner cells. And neither of those are the person we're after.
Right.
Where's that? But where's Bardos there? He's going down like a side hall or
I
something.
was just watching to make sure it came on behind us. If there is
Yeah.
something in another cell down here.
Oh, yeah, let's go check that out too over here. And there looks like there's one north of where Lothar is standing too. Maybe Fletcher, you want to check that way?
Sure.
Split the party up. That always works out well for us.
Yeah, I think we should probably pick one or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Where's
Not
Farina?
seeing much to the north.
That ain't a herald.
Well,
Rita's right
Bardos has bailed on
Okay.
us and gone around the corner, so it looks like we're going south.
No, I just went to look. We can go up first. It's a big poppy seed in the south cell.
Poppy seed.
Poppy seed?
Maybe you guys won't want to talk to it.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Maybe it'll be
Big poppy
something that the
seed.
paladin won't try to make a deal with.
Oh, it is. It's like a big.
Was this
plant.
one time? Well,
So yeah, as you look at that cell, there's an enormous plant-like creature in there, and it looks kind of like this.
you.
It has all these little kind of like eyeball-looking things in there. They're not eyeballs though.
They're
There's something.
seeds.
There's seeds or some sort of sensory apparatus. And anyway, as you guys look over, you can hear in your heads this strange voice like, "Hello, fellow sentients.
For those
Why have you come here?"
Just taking the tour.
we're just looking for a friend. It's not you. Sorry. We're gonna keep going. Have a nice
What?
day.
What is friend?
Exactly.
Exactly. Moving along. Ooh, there's a treasure chest in this room.
A mimic.
Or it's a treasure chest monster. My God, I can't remember his name now.
Mimic.
Oh, thank God.
God, I
Those
was
are my
like,
roots.
Got your roots.
Monster everybody loves to hate.
I'll be your friend.
Mimic's the greatest. Rust monster is the worst, especially at a low level. I just bought this armor. Damn you, rust monster.
Undead rust.
All right, so not interested in the treasure chest either. Moving along.
If you think that's a treasure chest.
Well, whatever it is. Next room's got one too.
Doesn't look like the herald.
Oh, but there's a guard.
"Ah!" And so this guard was hiding behind the wall, and as Otto comes forward,
Are Farina and Are going to join us?
Actually, my roll 20 is not cooperating at the moment, so if somebody can move me to be with the party. I
Right.
can see what's going on your shared screen,
Okay.
but my roll 20 says your connection to server.
Maybe we should go off screen for a while to see if you can get some bandwidth back.
Yeah, maybe go audio only. You froze.
The Russians
Okay.
might have started their signal jamming.
These rooms with
Okay.
the chest didn't have the locks on, last they're open.
They're open, yeah. So they don't have 4 stores inside. So they're not really chests. I mean, they look like foot lockers or something like that. It's not like treasure chests they have in there. But that guy comes running out and just, and Otto's the closest thing, and it just blasts into him. Hold on, my idiot son is texting me. Just a second.
Now we go into slow motion. Auto.
No.
So it brings down both of its swords onto Otto. So that is going to be a pretty significant amount of attacks as it just lays into Otto. So let's go ahead and do that. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. So first set of attacks.
That'll do it.
Ooh, and a natural 20. So the potential crit. And that's a confirmed crit.
Ouch.
Oh, this may be
Ouch.
trouble. So that's 1 hit, 1 crit. Now the next set of attacks.
Hey, Fletcher's the only one that can do this.
Not anymore.
Those hit.
Yeah, not the 27, but the 39 does.
So 2 regular hits, 1 crit. Third set of attacks. None of those hit. And the last attack. Where is it? Here we go. Ooh, and a fumble. Let's see if we can confirm that. Ooh, that's a confirmed fumble. So, all right. So the first 2 hits are going to be regular hits, 2d6 plus 18. So let's do that. All right. So those 2 hits do 26 points of damage. And then he's going to do the chart when it comes to the crit, because I love the chart. So let's see here. It's this melee. Crunch. Target suffers max plus bonus and is sickened for 1d3 rounds. So max damage from that is 1d6 plus 9, so 15. And then bonus is 13, so another 28. And then 1 round of sickened. Is Otto still alive, right?
He's up. Yeah.
He's up. Okay.
He's hurting.
All right.
Certain. Did
All right,
you do
and-
the fumble?
Oh no, I didn't got to do the fumble, and it was a confirmed fumble, wasn't it? Thanks
Mhm.
again with these guys. Fling. You drop your weapon, and it lands 1d6 things. That's the same one that happened last time. All right, here we go. His left hand sword goes clanking away against the wall, just missing Flatchheart and Flesher as it goes flying that way. So let me get another sword here.
Rude.
I'll get that here. All right. So do you guys want to roll for initiative, or are you just going to, let this happen?
Are you going to put up the turn order?
I will in just a
I'm gonna
second.
go back and watch Gatto as he opens his chest up to make sure he doesn't get into trouble.
Is he seriously opening the chest up?
I'm sure he is. He has got it.
1 second. Let me get back to my roll 20 here and roll for Nish.
Okay.
Here tonight.
I was on my icon when I hit my perception. Oh, I did a perception, dumbass. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yes, you were.
Nope.
I'm not the slowest for once. Bartos is with lightning speed there.
Okay. All right, is everyone in?
I don't
Mine's
see,
still waiting. I clicked on it, but
I
there
don't
we
see
go.
Lothar
Slow,
or,
slow.
I don't see Fletcher in there
I've
either. Oh,
done
there's
Otto.
Fletcher. Is Farina in there?
I don't know.
Either. I see
Yep.
Otto, but not Farina.
That's me, same thing.
Oh, okay. Forgot that.
All right. Lothar, did he leave? Is he gone?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
couldn't see your thing.
Okay, no one's
So
gonna do
did you
anything.
roll?
Yeah, I rolled and it, for me anyway, it shows up on the, well, it did show up on the thing.
I do not see you on
Oh,
my
nice.
turn order.
It was a 43.
No, well, I wish. It was typical Lothar roll, but I'm trying to find out who I rolled next.
So
to.
like an 8.
Lothar
Yeah,
rolled. Oh, that's a no.
No, it was a 6.
Yeah.
It was a 6. Well, I can put
he-
you back on there. Did you get a 6? Really?
Yeah, I don't see your
Yeah.
six at all.
I don't see your 6 anywhere either. Yeah.
I don't, like I said, this thing is behaving stupid. Let me try
Right.
if I roll again. Okay, see, that was much better, but the original roll was 6. So it's put me in there, I think, if you just want to adjust it.
Lothar's down at the bottom as a 6.
You're down there as a 6.
I put you in.
See, now I'm seeing something different. Anyway, go with what you guys got, because like I said, mine's acting stupid.
Can you guys see him on there? Yeah, I see him, and it looks like 6.
Yeah, I can see on the shared screen, just not on mine.
Okay,
Okay.
that is weird. Did you try refresh? I'm sure you tried refreshing the browser.
I've tried refreshing a couple
We
of
tried
times. So.
unplugging it and replugging it back in.
Okay.
What I haven't tried is smashing my fist through it and see if that makes it work any better.
Believe me,
That actually
believe me,
helps.
the visceral satisfaction of doing that is often outweighed later by the financial
Yeah.
setback.
I understand they call
Trust
it
me
the
on this
Tex-
one.
I understand they call it the Texas hard reset.
Yeah.
All right, round 1. Otto, who just got pummeled. It's your turn.
Get him, Otto.
I was gonna give it back.
I was
Vengeance
gonna
is
try and
yours.
get it back. Okay, so with the pounce,
You can't do a pounce, but you're next to him, so you can just do a full attack anyway.
Hmm.
oh, the pounce is only for coming from a distance. I'm
Yeah,
just
the
trying to
pounce is only for
remember.
running, and you have to run at least 10 feet before you can.
Okay, so Otto backs up 10 feet. No, I'm kidding.
Like I said, you're right next to him, so you get the full attack anyway.
Okay.
Do
All
we-
right,
do-
let's see what
Just
he can
before we get
do.
into this, do we have any buffs still alive? I don't believe.
Not
I don't
after
know if
all
we
that
do.
I've got
I
none.
don't think so.
Not after all the jaw jacking.
Yeah, we were walking around for a bit there.
All the wheeling and dealing.
All right, so are those okay, so 18 to hit is a miss. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's a miss. The 33 and the 31 are both hits though.
So those are claws. He's gonna give what he can.
Okay. $22 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid for a kitty.
For a kitty. That's a big kitty.
That is a big kitty.
Are you gonna move back now?
Not after full attack.
Nope.
Well, 5-foot step, but still, right?
Could do a 5-foot step.
I can. I don't know that I'm going to. I think she's pretty engaged.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
All right, next up,
You
Gato.
are in the doorway, so
Yeah, I know. Well, we can go here.
Okay. Oh, and Farina, what are you doing?
We're just gonna put some arrows in her.
Gotcha.
She's going to
Excellent.
attempt some arrowage. Sorry, I was worried about where the cat was going and not playing. There's one. That is not a crit.
33 is a hit. 30 is a hit.
And
16 is a miss. Hey, Eric.
Eric, how's it
Hello,
baby?
little one.
Oh,
Once again, we are burning the late night oil.
As always.
I thought I would check in on A Team and see what hijinks are happening. Greetings.
No one is doing anything wrong.
Yeah, sadly.
As usual, Bummer Fest, Lothar, keeping us making deals.
Hey, Les, there's your 23. I'm done.
Got it. I already took it off. All right, Gatto. So you have ducked into an
Okay.
open cell. And
Right. So Gatto is not invisible. The only people that can really see him right now, though, are Bardos and Storm.
Right.
He rolls a 34 perception for traps on this chest.
You do not see any traps in the chest. Keep in mind, it's not like what you would consider like a treasure chest. It's more like a footlocker. And you've seen these in most of the cells, empty and full.
Is this one locked?
No, there's no lock on it at all.
I open it.
All right. It is empty. You do find some odd detritus in it. It's empty of anything substantive. You kind of like look around the bottom and that kind of stuff. You see what looks to be a small, maybe inch in size piece of cloth that looks burnt on one side. And also sort of scattered about, there are 3 or 4 what look to be flower petals. I mean, they're not from any flower that you can readily identify, and it might be that there's some abyssal flora and fauna, but they're unmistakably flower petals. And there's like 3 or 4 sort of scattered around. Otherwise, there's nothing in there. Just a little piece of what looks to be charred cloth and a couple of flower petals scattered around.
I pocket them.
You put them in your
And
pocket.
that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. The creature is angry. Steps forward, 5-foot step. He's angry that he's lost his thing, and now his attacks are cut in half. But he is going to continue to focus on Otto.
Can't we taunt him? Don't one of us have taunt him or something? I guess not. It's not our turn.
First attack on Otto.
We haven't had a chance.
39. That's a hit. Second attack. 30. Also a hit, I believe.
That's not a hit.
That's not a hit. All right. Third attack. Nope. And fourth attack. Also nope. So 1 hit. Let's see. Where's it? Here we go. So another 15 max damage, another 15 points of damage. He also, with his other hand, as he's chopping away at Otto with his left hand, chopping down with his sword, he reaches out and tries to grab Fletcher's face and push his head against the thing. So that would be a bull rush. That will be a bull rush of sorts.
Doesn't he draw attack of opportunity by closing with Fletcher or no?
No, 5-foot step.
Does the bull rush make an attack of opportunity?
No, he has improved bull rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it doesn't.
Don't make him mad.
Huh?
You won't like Fletcher when he's mad.
No, he doesn't.
No,
I'm looking at it right here. It says improved bull rush.
I'm reading the module, and the module says,
Well, I have altered
Lightning
the
strike.
deal.
I've
Pray I
altered-
do not.
Yeah.
I've
do not
altered the deal, and you guys pray to Idomede that I don't alter it further. 39. Does that hit you, Fletch?
Hit like against armor class? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's against your. Never mind. CMD. Is it above your CMD?
Now he only has 1 weapon, right?
He's only got 1. Yeah, he's got a sword, like a black sort of. He's got a sword. It's not black. The sword is a sword. It's sword colored, but it's got like this black goo shit on it. And his armor and skin has this black goo on it.
Yes, that's still a hit, even against CMD.
Against CMD. All right. So he grabs your face, and you can feel the goo, that black goo on his hands, like sort of adhering to your face. And he slams your head up against the wall for 1 point of damage.
We're gonna be here all night, demon.
Bardos. So you see in the cell, you see Gatto sort of rummaging through what looks to be some sort of like footlocker or something. And then you see him put something that he found in his pocket. You couldn't see what it was though.
That's typical.
Yeah.
What'd you find, Gatto? Anything interesting?
I bet he's gonna say nothing.
I don't know. I found some flower petals and a piece of cloth.
You find that to be the least likely actual truth that Gatto has ever said.
You didn't have to tell us that. We knew that.
Now you understand that Gatto has been known to occasionally tell the tedious fabrication of his take on current events.
You've been known to guess that. You don't know that for sure.
Carlos trusts you implicitly, Gatto. He's been on board with you.
Lots.
You got no issues. I don't know that I'm going to really do anything here, though. I'm just going to stay where I'm at right now.
All right, you're just going to hang back and just, I mean, you see the battle going on. I mean, are you going to do anything there? Or?
No, I'm saving my spells. They should be able to handle this guy, hopefully.
Okay.
Work on a Sudoku.
Yeah.
And androids love Sudoku. Okay, he's doing that. So he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I don't like this count.
Right there. And you hear, so wait, Ilindar, and Bardos, give me a perception check. Okay. Ooh, okay, so both of you here. So you hear a voice, which you recognize as Urlatas, yelling from in the back, from the area that you just left. And he says, "Hey, Primes, there's another one coming your way, flying down the hallway. Be careful. He's coming up behind you."
What a straight shooter that guy is. I really like him.
Yep.
He's on our side.
I think so. All right, and so that's that double move. Flash art, what do you do? So you're right there with this guy. This guy is chopping the crud out of Hado, and he's got Fletcher's face in his hand. He just smashed his head up against the wall.
I forget, can I do a called shot or no? How do you do a called shot?
What do you, it depends. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna say unhand him, fiend, and then try to chop his arm off.
You're gonna try and chop off his arm. Okay, yeah. If you could try that, absolutely.
Right.
What did you get? Oh, I forgot this is a Don macro. We'll be here.
Oh.
It's gonna take a while.
Press a button, you go do all your shopping, and then you come back and the dice are ready. 25. All right, so unhand him, you hear Flash Art yell out, and then he sort of giggles to himself a little bit. And then a 25 misses. His second swing, though, is a possible crit, natural 20.
He rolled a 35 to confirm.
35 to confirm, and that will confirm. So I'm going to go right here and say 19 points plus you do it. So I think you critted on a called shot. I think that's legal. So, but as you chop Radiance down, shunk, it goes right through, and some of this like blood goes. Because of the sticky stuff, the hand stays on his face. It's just sticking out.
It's like the scene out of Evil Dead.
The creature's looking down at his arm, and now he's looking at you, and you can see him bringing that sword around to maybe attack you. But yeah, the hand that he just smashed Fletcher's head against the wall with is still stuck to Fletcher's face, and there's like a forearm that's about 3 foot long coming out and sort of like dragging him down and that kind of stuff.
We
yeah, that
works
works
for this one.
I also
Fletcher with this hand.
need, what is the maximum damage that Radiance can do in one round?
Let's see. So it's a
8 plus 7 is 15.
15 plus the holy
Plus-
damage.
Plus 12 holy.
15, 12, 27 plus 19 is what? 37, 46. And plus 8 bleed is 54. And a severed arm. So 8 bleed is happening. And that's due to the severed arm. There's a fair amount of arteries in there, and they're pushing blood out all over the floor. Called shot, Flash Art. Bonus XP for that, buddy.
Awesome.
I'm gonna see Fletcher not removing his arm, just leaving it on. Like
He's already got a demon arm, a Glabrezu arm stuck to him. He may just keep this. He's just going to pull it off, stick it on his head. It's going to be like a helmet. All right. So is that it for you, Flashheart? Or do you have other things you want to do?
No, Flashheart's pretty smug with what he did there, so he's happy with this round.
All right.
I can take a 5-foot step back, but I don't know, just to keep him, I want him to turn towards me and stay off auto. So I think I can do a 5-foot step without him target of opportunity, right? Like that.
Yeah, 5-foot step. Yeah, absolutely.
Come get some more.
You're actually standing over
his blade. Well, he's not going to need that extra sword right now.
Well, yeah, he can't really use it unless he's going to stick it in.
Oh, you're looking for this? You need a hand?
Need a hand?
Hold on, I gotta tweet that.
Les, Matt, Mike, Gordon.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
It's Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello, guys. I'm half naked. Don't look.
I have the camera
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Don wouldn't put his clothes on, so he made him take the camera off.
off.
Well, Don ain't wearing any clothes either.
You
guys didn't want to know that, did you?
No, I didn't tell him that.
usually we take sanity damage.
Not sanity damage.
Hey, it's free society.
So that's what a Pensacola party is. Pensacola party is a no pants party because there's no pants allowed. Ilindar, you're up.
Okay, so Ilindar is going to break out his planner and add some notes.
Okay.
Explain to Fletcher the logistics and the benefits of having a head bag as opposed to a handbag.
Got it.
Always do head bags, they're smaller, arm bag is what he needs.
Well, I mean, you could chop off the hand if you just want the hand.
The hands would actually be smaller than the heads, but if you're doing the whole arms, he's got 2 arms now, it's just not practical.
You should see if you could talk to the next time you guys talk to Nocticula, you see if you get her to stick it right on Fletcher's chest. Multi-attack.
Just out of curiosity, I thought of you guys this weekend. I saw earlier this week, there's a new show coming out. I think it's coming out on Amazon Prime called That Dirty Black Bag. This cowboy's running around and goes, "This is not your father's Western." And he's got a head bag he's carrying around the Old West.
They stole our idea?
Yeah, it's called That Dirty Black Bag. So watch it's a Bananas trailer. So go ahead.
All right. Dirty Black Bag. Okay. I'm going to have to check that out.
AMC, it looks like it'll be a spaghetti Western, but with a head bag now.
Nice. I think The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is on Hulu right now. So if you have Hulu and you want to check out some spaghetti Westerns, I think The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly are.
They have the Joe Pesci movie, 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. So I think head bag has been around for a while.
Oh, man. So we stole it from Joe Pesci?
I don't know. I don't remember what year that movie was. And right now my internet's being, I'm not going to look.
All right. So Ilindar. So Storm goes round the way.
Yes, that's 1 movement. So she'll get a single attack on this guy.
Okay. Now he is flying. So remember the ceilings are like between 15 and 20 feet, like 18 feet. So he's flying, sort of like he doesn't have wings or anything. It's like a big jello guy flying around. So he's about, his feet are about let's just say bottom. The bottom is of this creature is about 4 feet off the ground.
That's all right. She's huge, so it doesn't matter where he's at.
Okay. Ooh, that would be a natural 1-zo, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
how about 25? Does that confirm?
That does not confirm. So it is an unconfirmed fumble, but it does stop your attack.
Right. She only had 1 anyway, so.
Gotcha. What about you personally? You're still reeling from running into a favorite of Lolth, which frankly you may have a nightmare or 2 about later. But
yeah,
you got business at hand.
You're
thinking about sicking Gatto back on her.
Probably.
Hey, baby. Do you come to this prison often?
He's going to come back in case Storm. He doesn't know what's around there, so he's going to come back here and just wait. So in case he needs to buff or do for Storm.
Gotcha. Okay. Fletcher McFletchington, what do you do? Now you still have a hand stuck to your face, and it's literally stuck. Now you feel like you could pull it off, but you have to do that, and that will be Probably
have to do that?
move. Well, unless you can see through hands. Oh, you could fight blind fight. And
Well, I
just
would
attack.
assume him being this close and it's one hand that I should be able to see something past it because he put it on my face, not my eyes specifically to blind me.
His hands are pretty big. I mean, this is a 12-foot tall creature.
Well, that sucks.
I'll tell you what, 50-50. You call it high, low, and if you make it, you can see through the fingers.
Okay, low.
Done.
Low.
All right. You can see there's enough space in there, although you're kind of grossed out because your mouth is covered and now you're getting that goo in there.
By the way, I don't know if he would know this or now, but he didn't actually do any damage to me because of my DR. So Fletcher's kind of got an attitude right now of really.
I believe now. I'd have to look. I'd have to look up the specific rule, but I think head bonking bypasses DR. Just not sure.
Not sure. All right, so he's going to do a full attack action then.
Okay, with this thing stuck on his face, you're not removing it. All right. Flash art, you think, never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would find myself here watching a half-elf barbarian with a hand stuck to his face.
That is a crit threat. So this is
completely myrtleize a abyssal prison guard.
That is a confirmed crit.
Nothing.
Those are 2 hits. One, the potential, or was that the?
The first is a crit. The second is to confirm the crit.
That is a confirmed crit, my friend.
And I'll go to the chart.
It's only been like 2 days since we chopped off our friend's leg. Just feed the demon bees. So
that's good.
This isn't too shocking right now.
Is that a melee crit, or are you using the Glabrezu arm?
Melee.
Cracked rib. Target suffers max plus bonus 1d3 con and becomes fatigued.
Wow, excellent. All right, so.
Guard's having a bad day.
Well, in addition to having his arm chopped off, now he took a sword to the rib cage, and where it went in, cracked his rib, and now he's having trouble breathing.
Well, we can fix that. Take all the pressure off his lungs in a moment.
All right, so max plus bonus on the damage there.
So the max is 37.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, go ahead and roll 34. So 71. Sheesh. Well, he didn't have his hand to protect him. He was trying, to sort of parry it away. So I mean, he was wide open.
Okay.
Is
Second
that
attack?
How many attacks do you get?
Well, it's a full attack action, so I get 4.
It's like, okay.
So second attack with the sword.
All right. That's a hit. Wow. You are a damage dealing fool.
Crazy.
Third attack with the sword.
Also hit.
And for what it matters, this is all +5 magical and holy. And
Yeah, no, I'm assuming that. I think all of you have engaged in some sort of DR minimizing event. So I don't think any of you are doing any kind of damage that doesn't bypass DR, frankly. 41, that is also a hit. And that's your last.
Claw.
That's the claw. So you're going to try and grab him?
No, but I'm just gonna attack him.
You're just going to bash him. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I just gotta figure this out.
Okay, I got Chuck dropped off again, so he sent me some. When it comes to his turn, I've got what he's going to do.
Did release the devil.
27 damage with the craw.
He is still up. All right, Lothar. So he has sent me his instructions. He says I had to reset my router. Be back in maybe 10 minutes. Lothar will burst to heal Otto twice if necessary, 1 swift and 1 standard. So his bursts are, what do they do? Does anybody know off the top of their head how much healing they do? Oh wait, there's more. Oh, he's omitting the guard.
Of course.
Does anybody know what that is? Oh, before Fletcher, did you want to take a 5-foot step or anything, or?
Nope, I'm staying right here.
Are we in the blast range? I think they're.
Yeah, so that's green, and yeah, everybody is in the blast range. All right, hold on. Let me text him. How many dice
96 for him.
healing.
96.
It's 96.
Yeah, it's 7 naturally, and then he's got the item that gives you 2 more.
Okay. Okay, 96.
Yep.
Got it. 96. Is there any bone on that, or is it straight up?
Just straight.
All right, here we go. 24 points of
Not bad.
healing. Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty good. I'm never rolling his again. Okay,
He's got
so
5 ones, but 2
so
sixes. So
everybody, it looks like everybody except for Ilindar and Storm, if you are wounded, you get 24 hit points back. So the question is, this was specifically designed to heal Otto. So he did that as a swift action, and he will do, is Otto back up significantly?
A little bit more than half.
Okay, hold on.
Finish him, Otto.
Okay, just sent you a message. Next one, so he's going to go ahead and do that. 28 points this time, and
Yeah,
that's
for
that
all
will.
intents and purposes, he's back.
Okay, all right. And so there you have that. So that is Lothar. He is the bottom of the order. That was round 1. We go into round 2. Also, he says that he's giving fateful channel to whoever got some hill abilities there. Roll twice on a single ability attack, skill check, or saving throw within the next 3 rounds.
right.
Okay. Well, that
Oh.
being the case,
For all of us. Okay.
for all of you.
Okay.
Well, I think it only applies if you are healed at all.
Okay.
I think it
Oh,
has
if
to
you're
be-
within the burst, even if
Yeah.
you don't have to take any hit points back.
Oh, even if you don't take any hit points? Okay.
Right.
That's saving attack, saving throws, attacks, and what was the other one? Saves?
Ability, skill, or saving throw. You get to roll twice on one
A
you pick.
D20.
Yeah, and but it only lasts for 3 rounds, so it's got to happen in the next 3 rounds.
Ability, skill, or saving throw. Okay.
All right, that being the case, we go into round 2, and it is Otto's turn.
Otto's right back at it, feeling frisky.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Go Otto.
Otto is going for it. Okay. And then we have
2 misses. 32's a hit.
oh boy.
You just laughed it over there.
I can't count this one. Sorry. And that goes down to that. And that goes to that. And we have a blazing 14 points of damage.
Got it.
And Farina will again attempt to lose 3 more, actually 4 more if she hits on the first one.
Okay, here we go.
The 1,
Hit.
2.
Hit. Miss. Sorry.
That's
20
okay.
AC 26.
Ooh, and a natty.
And a natty, but an unconfirmed. You get exploding on that, but no confirmed crit.
Okay, and exploding dice are, let's do that.
So yeah, so when you bring up your dice roller, under advanced roll where you see optional additional settings, you have exploding. We do compounded Shadowrun style, so you select that, but make sure to turn it off after you roll that damage dice because otherwise it'll stay. But when you roll that particular damage dice, make sure you have compounded Shadowrun style exploding dice, and it'll automatically do it.
Okay. So there's that one.
Nice. Okay, 23 points.
And then this is for the double arrow on the first one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Nope. I forgot to take compounding off. Ignore that. None. How about 14? Whoa.
That was the same. All right. So 14. So 14 and 23 is 37. The arrows slam into the creature and it staggers backward. Its severed arm still glurting black blood all over the floor. It takes a couple of steps backward and collapses onto the floor.
Yay.
I will take a 5-foot step to here
Okay.
and spit on it.
Hip twee.
Good
That's
for
it.
you.
All right.
You're an elf, so probably a flower grows out of that spit. Yeah.
Gatto,
Always
Gatto, you're pretty sure that the flower petal ruse is working.
Well, yeah, I don't think they suspect anything. I step out of that room.
Okay.
And look down the hall and think, what the hell's going on down there? And what's all these noise coming from where we came from?
So you could see, if you look to your left or towards the west, you see Ilindar and Storm sort of,
Probably see just the back end of Storm.
You see the back end of Storm and Ilindar looks like he's watching Storm. And in this way, I see a fallen guard and these guys kind of hovering over it.
Well, you don't see the guard. See, he's in the room. You can what you certainly see, and is frankly disconcerting, is you see Fletcher has some sort of thing attached to his face. And it's about 3 feet long. It's kind of bending down a little bit, but it looks like maybe a hand.
I step into the other room for 6 seconds and this happens.
I've got a new appendage. It's my face hand.
And by Bardos and say, pretty much business as usual, huh?
Same old.
Okay.
I'm done.
I
got in the hallway.
Hold on, I'm tweeting. It's my face hand. Got to get that out there. All right. Next up is the creature who is dead. So he is not going to do anything at this point. Bardos is up next.
I'm going to get out of the way of the barbarian with the thing sticking on his face. You can run past me.
Just adds to his mystique.
So you're going in that. You're going in that prison cell.
Yeah, I'm just getting out of the way of the hallway.
Okay, you do get a creepy feeling in there. I mean, being in this prison cell. I mean, you've been past a couple of dozen prisons, or at least a dozen prison cells you've seen since you've been in this place. And it's just as you're sort of standing there, and I know that your sort of emotions really don't affect you, but it is a little creepy, being inside one of these cells, and you really, and you're intellectually sort of, entertaining the ramifications of what it would mean had you been if you were a prisoner in this place, and how, how horrifying that existence might be.
Ain't over yet.
It's not over yet. All right, my turn. He is going to. Does he have reach? I think he does. Well, he should. So I need a couple of things from you. Yes, he does have reach. So he is going to attack Storm. But first, he has a stench aura. So I need a fortitude save from Storm. Because everyone knows dragon noses are very sensitive. All right, what'd you get?
Where is Storm?
35. Okay, no problem. It is a funky smell, but not one that is going to affect him negatively. Then we have, out of this slime materializes these 2 arms that stretch out, and it moves closer at a 5-foot step so that it can do a bite as well. So it can do its full attack. So here comes 2 claws, a claw bite attack from these guys. This guy, not guys, guy. It's just the one guy. The guy. A guy. You know what I mean. All right. First attack is a claw. 45 hit you?
I think that does. Let me check.
Okay.
Hang on. So yes, it does.
Ooh, so 1 hit. Second claw, 47. I'm having some luck. And then the bite as he tries to bite down on him. 44. Does a bite hit?
All 3 of those hit.
All 3 are hits. All right. So there's a couple of things going to happen. So first of all, let's do the bite damage. He bites down, and there's this thing, slimy, alien teeth just, get into, they bite down into Storm's skin, and you could feel the acidic saliva slime sort of pouring out onto his skin. So that does 18 points of damage, plus acid damage as the acid is squirting up in there. So another 4 points of acid damage. And then the claws do okay. So that's going to be, hold on. So that is, sorry, 2d6 plus 13. Okay, here we go. So first claw is 18, second claw is 20, so 38. And then acid damage from the claws
Yikes.
is another 18 points of acid, and he has a grab ability, so he's going to try and grab him. He gets a free grab at the thing, and he's going to try and grapple him. So his CMB is pretty freaking high when it comes to grabbing dudes. That came out wrong. Oh, roll a natural 2. I'm assuming 36 does not successfully grapple you.
No, it is not.
Gotcha. All right. So that is the end of his turn. A lot of acid. Storm is a little injured.
Like
But that
actually.
There is. All right. So that's it for him. Flash Heart, or as they say, the arm severer.
Good as I. Flash Heart arm severer. All right. So in this room where the body of the guard we just killed is, what else is in there? Is there like he just stepped through it, but there wasn't the force field door is not on.
Yeah, no, yeah. So the door was there's no force field there. I mean, he stepped through it, and you can actually, you can sort of tell sometimes. I mean, you can detect magic ability, and you can see the doors. There's a sort of, when you look at the force fields, there's sort of like that fuzziness, like you're looking through, a big thick plate of glass or something like that. That's the force. But there's no. It seems to be open.
Looting the bodies has never been Flashheart's forte, so he's gonna let somebody else examine the room, and he's gonna step, if there's no other threats there, I'm gonna step over to this other end of the hall to right here. Yikes.
So you look at that zone, though, that is an occupied cell. As you look in there, you see floating about 5 feet or 4 feet above the ground, probably the most enormous beholder you have ever seen. And it's just sitting there, that big eye looking straight at you, and the anglerfish teeth just kind
Hello, big guy.
But you can
For an impressive specimen. Go ahead.
But he hasn't shot any of his rays at you or anything. He's just sort of like, he's just sort of looking at you.
Just for the moment, if I have I'm more not about battle, but can I take a 5-foot step back out of said ray vision?
Sure.
Just in case. I assume it can't shoot me through the door, but
but assuming you're like kind of hunkered down there and you're like, whoa, and kind of step backwards.
I'll just stand right over here. Yeah, like, guys, you're not gonna believe what's in this cell.
Are you saying it's a trademark in fiction because beholders aren't part of the open gaming license and therefore cannot be used by Pathfinder?
Correct.
For the record, and on the recording, I don't care.
Okay.
It was the right thing to do, and I'll use whatever damn monsters I want. Trademark be damned.
Aren't Drow on that same trademark issue?
I don't know.
No,
Maybe
Drow are from folklore.
Okay.
Drow were not created by TSR.
What about Svarts? Those are my favorite humanoids.
Yes, those were.
All right, so that is for you, Flasher.
Don't you see Svarts and Dresden files all the time?
I don't know, but they are definitely my favorites.
They're the builders, right? Svarts.
The X-Varts from Fiend Folio? No, they're evil humanoids.
I must be thinking something else. Then. All right, so
that's it for you.
That's it for me. I'm just gonna call out Fletcher. You're not gonna believe what they got down in the cell.
All right, Flashheart, that's you, Ilindar. Time for Storm to put some hurt on.
Yeah.
All right.
Or at least try.
Okay. You're biting. Okay, so 45 bite will hit, and I'm pretty sure opponents that successfully strike with an unarmed attack or a natural attack also take 2d6. So you're biting into essentially a big blob of acidic creature. So all right, so bite hits, 32 points of damage plus 36. The claw hits. There's a natural 20 on the second claw. Everything hits. So that's what, 5 attacks, one of which is a crit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's roll the whole thing over and see what the second for
So
the.
let's see what the second claw does. All right, second claw rolled a 35. So that would be a confirmed crit. However, you take 2d6 of acid damage for each one of those hits. That's all 5 hits, or 10d6 acid. 35 points of acid that you take for that. Now then, let's tally up the damage to the creature because it may not survive. All right, so what do we got? So 36 is for the first bite. Let's skip the second claw. The first claw does 26. The buffet does 25. The second buffet does 22. Do you want to roll the chart or
the chart?
Chart for the first one. So this is a claw. Good night, Eric. I'm glad I could help. Good night, little lady.
Hi, guys.
Take care.
Hi,
Good
guys.
night.
Guarded strike. Maximum plus bonus, and you gain a +4 bonus to your AC until the end of your next turn.
I'll take that.
So that's pretty sweet. So Matt, what's the max damage for that claw?
Would be 30.
Including holy damage.
Oh, 30, so 42.
42 and 31 is 73. Is that right?
Yep, sure.
All right, let's tally it. Let's do the numbers. 12, 17, 18, 19, 22, 5, 7, 9, 11. I get 182.
I'll take your word for it.
182 points of damage, which will not kill this guy.
Okay.
It hurt him. He's not happy, but it didn't kill him.
Okay.
Did you take the 10d6, the 35 points of acid?
Yeah, I put that on there too.
Okay, cool. All right. What about you personally?
He is going to cast where'd that go? Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, he's casting resist energy acid on Storm.
Okay. Cool. And resist that does. Is that the one?
I'm looking up right now because I was changing window screens, so my Excel's frozen right now.
Everybody's having computer problems. All right, so resist energy, this abjuration, limited protection, resist energy 10 against the energy type chosen. So it goes to 20 at 7th and 30 at 11th. You are well beyond 11, so it's 30.
Resist acid 30 is what.
Yeah. So. All right, is that it for you, Illender?
Yeah.
Fletcher. You know that Illendar and Storm are fighting something down at the other end. You're not sure what's going on, though.
Storm's with as hurt as she is, she's throwing all kinds of fit.
They might have an appendage you don't have collected in your cure yet, Fletcher.
You gonna take the face thing off, or no? You're just gonna leave it on there. You're muted.
Yeah, I was coughing. That's why I did that. Is it my entire turn to take it off? Then no.
No. It's a move action.
But I'd have to use it as my move action.
Yeah.
You can run and do it, can you?
Well, that's what
You just leave it on.
Do it as part of a move action.
You could, yeah, you could run and I mean, you're basically just ripping it off. So yeah, it would be like drawing a weapon. If you're going to do a full round of movement, then yeah, you could rip it off during that time. If you're going to stand there or attack, it takes a move action.
No, but I am flying, not running, just to be clear.
Okay.
Stick it on Gato when you go by. Put it on Ned on the armadillo.
Just drop it right next to Gatto.
No, hit Gatto in the face with it and stick it to him like a Nerf dart.
Tag, you're it.
And when he reaches here, what he'd want to know is, does he have room to fly over Storm and hit the guy if he needs to next round, if he's still alive? He's just assessing.
Yes, but so Storm takes up a lot of hallway. But in this case, you can still Storm will actually sort of like scooch around to let you pass. You can pass through if essentially the rule is you can pass through a friendly.
Not through, I'd be going over.
Right. Well, you're going over him, but are you talking about going over this guy?
Over
yes, but it will provoke.
The ceiling's at least 15 feet high, right?
Right.
Okay, then yeah, there'd be room above
and
it.
there's space up there. No, I'm talking, I could fly over Storm to attack this guy. I'm flying. I don't know if you heard that because I was on mute. I flew to this point.
Sure.
He's in
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Okay, that's all. He just wanted to assess that. That's it. Then his turn's over.
Okay. Chuck, are you back? I do not see him, so I guess he is not back. All right, so we will skip Chuck. We'll give him a freebie when he comes back. So that is round 2. Round 3, Otto, a much revitalized Otto, is back in business. Now you see, so Farina, you and Otto both see, so Flashheart sort of goes down the hallway, and then you see him stop and full reverse, and he takes a few steps back, and he's like, and then he yells, Fletcher, you won't believe what they've got down here. But you don't see what he sees. You're not sure what it is.
I'm going to ask him what he got down there.
Well, I'm no expert, but this might be the king of all beholders.
Okay, we're going this way. So I can hear noise down at the other end.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of storm, angry storm noises.
15, 20, 25, 30. So basically
Like a big angry dragon.
There we go. Right on that button.
It's not as much fun when we can't see Don reacting.
I know. We'll get there. All right, so you guys are gonna come up there.
Oh, actually, Otto can get closer because he's got
Okay.
more movement. Okay, there you go. That's it.
All right, just movement then. Gatto, what do you do? Don?
Oh,
Oh, there, he's back.
First I yelled down to Flashheart, it can't be a beholder. That would be a copyright infringement.
You come tell him that.
I look at Bardos and think and say to him, man, there's a lot going on in this hallway in both directions.
I don't even know how they get him out of the door here.
I'm just gonna hang out right here.
Sorry, I'm typing.
Clear the hall.
Go down the hall,
No, clear the hall.
clear the hall.
I'm saying to Storm and Fletcher, clear the hall. We gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, I walk down this way to clear the hall.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to.
Oh,
Yeah, that hall's a dead end, Gatto.
He's talking to the fighty, stabby.
The only way back out is through this beastie.
I can
Well,
see Gata going down and getting like charmed by a beholder somehow and fighting this for the next 5 days.
Honestly, Gatto's sympathies are already mislaid. So I mean, who knows? All right, sorry, I just had to tweet. It can't be a beholder. That would be a copyright infringement. And then PC2, you tell him that. All right, so what are you going to do, Gatto? You're running up there to try and get involved in the storm battle? No.
well,
You're going.
Bardos told me to clear the hallway. Well, kind of told everyone to, so I walked down this way.
Okay.
I see a new chest.
There is one in that room, sort of like Foot Locker, sort of in the middle of the hallway over the body. Dead demons are difficult terrain. Say that 4 times fast.
Okay, so I get there and I can't do anything else this round.
Okay. All right. Bardos, you see Gatto go down the hallway and enter another cell.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him, keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get himself into trouble.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Or watch as he gets himself into trouble.
All right. The acid creature is going to attack. Well, realistically, it's all he can attack is he's going to attack Storm again. So
He has no sword and he's missing an arm. So shouldn't be much of an attack.
What? No, this isn't
It's a
that
different
guy.
guy.
This is a different guy.
the
that guy
guy's dead,
did.
sorry.
That guy's dead. Thanks to Farina. All right. Claw. 41.
So,
Remember you have so remember, Mike, you have +4 because of
Right.
the thing.
so with the +4, Storm's armor class is 46.
46. Dang. Okay. Claw misses. Natural Twunzo. Let's see if we confirm. That's a confirmed crit. Oh yeah, and the bite as a miss. All right, so a confirmed claw crit. Let's go ahead and go to the chart and see what happens there. I think that's probably a good idea. Ooh,
Say we let him go.
momentum, max plus bonus, and you get a +4 bonus to all your attack rolls until the end of the next turn. So +4 AC on you, +4 attack bone on him, effectively negating your advantage. But in the meantime, it's max plus bonus. So
Just give me the physical numbers from the claw because the acid's doing nothing.
30, 40, well, potentially. No, it only does 2d6 because that's not doubled. So, all right. So 19 plus 19, so 38 points.
Wow. How many hit points she's got?
Not many. I got your message, Gato. Hold on a second. Let me figure it out.
Yep.
What in the? You should be okay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on again.
Got tweeting less.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna put this cursed necklace in my prison wallet.
All right, so that is the creature Flash Heart.
All right. This is the first creature that doesn't want to chat with us. I'm like, hello, Mr. Beholder. Anything you'd like to say in there before I move on down the hall away from you?
Dude, can beholders even speak? All you see is
I think they're telepathy, aren't they?
see those anglerfish kind of teeth are just like, and you see its eye stalks are kind of like winding around. They're all sort of looking at you, and you see that there is maybe some magical energy kind of coursing around them, but you don't think anything can get out the door.
With all those eyes, I need to call you something that I'm not completely terrified and soiling my armor on. So I'm going to call you Spot. So Spot.
Teeth are kind of going. Doesn't like that.
Well, I don't even know how they got you in there. It must have been some sort of major teleport spell because the door is half the size of you, it looks like, right? This is a big beholder, right? It's taking up the whole room, looks like.
It's not taking up the whole room. It takes up a fair amount of space, though. It's probably 11, 12 to 15 feet across. So probably 3 or 4 times the size of a regular beholder. It's a big boy.
I'd like to marvel you, and if my Xanos was here, he'd like to turn you an undead creature and make you his. But until I don't think paladins have any specific reason to kill beholders. They are super evil creatures, right?
Oh yes.
Okay, well, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
I got other things to do, so I'm gonna run on down the hall.
I'll get back to you.
When
When you guys find the tool, when you guys kill, if you guys meet and kill the warden and you get hold of one of those unlockers, are you going to go from cell to cell and kill any creature that you find?
Hit points. Of course we
Maybe.
are.
That would be fun. All right, so Flashheart, you're going to go back up by Lothar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go between Lothar and Bardos for the moment, provide cover, and well, I'm hearing big battle sounds from down here, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
It sounds like Storm's getting her ass whooped.
oh, it can't be good if Storm's taking a beating. Okay, well, that's where I'm at. I could do 2 moves. I could charge down farther. You guys
Okay.
good here? You guys good? I'll go over here so I can get right to pretty much the edge of Lothar's 2, 3. These are 5-foot squares.
Yes.
2 over. There we go.
All right, Ilindar. Gato, did you ever get your sight back?
On that token, I still don't see anything.
That is so friggin' weird.
Like, I can't see to the left of where I'm at right now, or to the right of where I'm at right now.
Hold on a second. Let me check something. No, you should be okay.
Let me refresh here.
I'm gonna make it so everybody sees, and maybe that will help. Right, so there is an attack. 33 bite, that's a hit. 44 claw is a hit. 38 claw is a hit. 42 wing, that's a hit. 30 wing, these are all hits. So this will probably kill it.
Yeah.
But you are still going to take 10d6 worth of acid.
Nope, she won't.
Yes, she will. I mean, you take 30 off, but it'll still be 10d6.
No, that resistance is per attack or per hit. So each one of those is a separate thing. So it's 30 off each one.
Oh,
It's like he got,
DR.
yeah, each one. So each
I
one,
don't like that.
Each one.
I can appreciate that, but
But on the other hand, it's the rule.
that's how the rules work.
We're changing that freaking rule. From now on, no resist energies. Chuck says he's still working on his thing. All right, so let's tally up the dam. Honestly, he's only got 59 hit points left, so I think you will easily exceed that. So he goes down into a big pile of mush, and Storm does not take any acid damage because he is unfairly twisting the rules on his behalf.
Good job, Storm.
Good job, Storm.
There, Chuck's back.
I think so.
And at that point, we drop out of initiative. Thank you, Chuck.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, well, perfect. I came back at exactly the right time.
You came back at exactly the right time. So that
I
creature
feel
falls out
like-
of the sky.
I feel like Gatto. I just went invisible and I waited until everybody else dealt with the shit. And I didn't have to do a damn. This is beautiful.
That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Now you
I
know-
see the allure, Gatto. Thank you.
Yeah, you
very
see
much.
why he does this, don't you?
We were a little concerned about Storm for a second, but she got through it okay.
She's got 4 hit
So-
points left.
Oh, well, in that case, I need to move and burst, right?
Potentially, yeah. Can you move?
Yeah, is anybody,
I don't know
well,
if anybody else is damaged.
if nobody else is damaged.
Storm
then
certainly is.
Then I'll just move to Storm, move to me, whichever. Then I'll do.
We're all coming back this way, right? Because that was a dead end.
Yeah, that's a dead end, so we gotta come back.
Don't let Gatto try to loot the beholder.
Yes, thank you, Storm, for moving farther away. That's very convenient.
Gatto, what about you and Bardo? So Gatto, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna check this body and this chest for traps.
Well, so one thing about that body that you notice first off the bat is that it's only got one arm. And there's a fair amount of goo pouring out of the hole in the other, where the other arm used to be, but that's just gross. But the thing is, it has that same kind of like gooey armor to it. Other than what would be this pretty large kind of strangely made sword that's in its hand, it doesn't have any sort of like money or jewels or nothing on it that would indicate that would be worthwhile.
Okay. What about the chest?
You open the footlocker? Yeah,
I'll open the footlocker.
Completely empty, nothing in it but dust and a little bit of a murky smell, almost briny like salt. But there's nothing in it.
So that 37 was for Storm.
All right, Storm along. You get 37 points
Well,
back.
Mike's away at the moment, so.
Okay. What's the point of having a dragon without a dragon keeper?
Ow.
There you go.
Yeah,
Better.
great on it.
And that did much less than I thought it was going to do, so.
Do you want to let's re-roll it?
No, it wasn't a bad roll. It's just, actually, that was a pretty damn good roll.
Oh, okay. Mike, Storm got healed.
Okay.
For 37 points of damage. Let me see how much of a tick that makes, and then we'll see what I need to do at that point. Yeah, that's what I thought. So why don't we go ahead and throw heal on him?
Like heal?
Heal.
Okay.
So that's 140 points.
Flashheart and Fletcher, you guys can feel in your heads this plant creature sort of reaching out, and it asks again, "What sort of manner of creatures are you?"
Taking the
I
tour, man.
don't like people creeping into their heads, dude. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell us what you are first, and then we can think about sharing.
I
Hey,
am,
Bardo, should we head back?
I am a harmless plant. You should release me.
I am a harmless prison visitor, and I hope you enjoy your accommodations.
Well, sadly, at present, we are looking for the only guilty man in Shawshank, and so far, none of you have copped to it. So, sorry.
You need a man who can get things. You need a drow matron who can get things in
No,
in the
no,
Ineluctable Prison.
She can
Red
stay where
drow
she
matron
is.
there, yeah.
Hey, so as you come back out, so Urlatas is by his door again, and he's looking around. He's like, "I'm glad I was able to warn you about that. Those creatures are quite dangerous. I've seen them in action. I've seen them melt prisoners completely down to their constituent parts."
Illendar will actually thank him since Illendar was in the back and Illendar would have been melted down.
Yeah, Illendar was squishy.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Drow. I hope that you will reconsider coming to an arrangement with me. I am anxious to get back to my home, and I assure you, perhaps even in writing, if you insist, that I will provide you with any aid that I might, and I will not attack or molest you in any way.
I could be worried about that. And the deal of me killing you is still on the table. We never took that one off.
If you were to kill me, my master would be very angry. You would have made yourself a significant enemy in the hells.
I could put him on the list.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, but he's not the first of the line.
You have never met a creature like the twin. I assure you of that, good sir.
Do they ride big wheels around the hills? I've seen those. really, really creepy.
No, it's hell. So it's a green machine, not an actual big wheel.
Oh man,
It's
Those
the
things
wish.
never work.
It's the version of big wheel. It doesn't.
I
actually
love my
fucking
green
work.
machine. I could whip that. I could wreck myself so
Not even a
badly,
green
it's like
machine. It's a
mangled
wheelie
child.
Pete.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Pete. Oh my god.
it's a Chinese website version of the big wheel. It doesn't work very well.
They get all their big wheels from wish.com.
Ugh.
God.
So are we going up north?
Yippers.
Come on, Bardos.
Come on, Flash Art.
Bardos is kind of enchanted by the evil priestess. He's kind of staring at her.
Kind of looking at her. So she seems supremely bored by this, and sort of like bored in a way that's pissed off. She's not super happy with Illendar. So you can see, Bardos, you can see that she's watching him. And she's a bit flummoxed, and Illendar, for your part, she'll reach out to you again a couple of more times telepathically, and she continues to refer to you as servant, and servant, you must come to my aid. I am, I'm growing increasingly angry with you, and you know that my anger will, you know what that means.
She's coming back to honest.
Otto's gonna tell Faria, because he's going on the other side of the door to flank, and he's going to tell her there's another one of those stinky giant things there.
Those things are freaking tough.
Yeah, they are.
I gotta
Does
do
my charisma work on the?
Can Otto tell if the door is open or closed, Les?
that door is open.
Shit.
Let me see if he perceives you
Uh-oh.
or perceives Otto.
He's behind a wall. He slithered by quickly.
I still get a perception check. If I can
That's
find
when you were checking
this.
the lighting source before. Were you checking Gado's token or the invisible token?
Gado's token.
Okay, it's the invisible token that can't see.
Oh,
Because it's invisible.
Well, it can still see.
Gado.
The reverse invisible.
Oh, Don Muni, you have screwed me again.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, I got him. You're right. He doesn't have any light on him. So now he does.
Okay.
All right. All right. So perception. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. Okay.
Are we no, we're okay. We're out of turn.
I guess prison guards
Here's
are
going up,
pretty
here's going
good.
up.
Pretty good at perceptions. Let me just do this here.
Is he a prison guard? That big loopy thing? That's a prison guard?
Yeah, that was the same kind of creature that does Otto have any stealth? Did Otto stealth forward?
He did not, because he assumed the gate was going to be closed. Like
Well, he's got spotted, and this creature comes truckling out, blah, 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 and stops here and delivers one attack.
Oh, you need to stop doing this.
Fumble.
It's a fumble, but an unconfirmed fumble.
Just
so
unconfirmed.
Just unconfirmed. So he
It's
slaps at it, and Otto
50.
backs away.
You have a plus third.
Yeah, these things are freaking tough.
So can
As a-
Otto move?
This is what just almost.
Sure.
killed-
Yeah, as a free
Still
action, I'm
storm.
going to call back to our party members that seem to have some unnatural
else to
connection
do.
to the blue thing in the bottom and say, contacts up top.
Sorry, I was just trying to get a phone number over here.
Look in your book.
Hey, yeah.
Can I ask for the phone numbers of evil drow priestesses of Loth?
Hey,
No.
some of my best friends have demon girlfriends.
Yes, but they're not lawful good.
What?
And you would no longer be a paladin of Iomade
Oh
if you
yeah,
followed
yeah. All
suit.
right. I appreciate it, Lothar.
That's going in the book.
Yeah.
I'm sure every priest that ever ran across his morals, just decided that.
So Flashheart's trying to explain to Lothar. He's like, "Look, I dated a priestess of Lolth back when I was at cleric college, paladin college, and well, look, it was a mistake. I will admit it. It didn't work out. It was a long distance thing. She was in the abyss. I was on the prime material. It was a whole thing.
I'm
I was
just
covered in
trying.
spider bites every morning.
I'm just trying to get the digits. No, no. In your book, can I get the digits? No.
Even getting digits is bad.
Come on, we've got bogeys to the north.
All right.
Okay,
All
so that one, Chris out. Otto can also see
right. We
that
need to go back to initiative since we're
at
in the fight.
at the noise of the creature kind of like slurping out of the room, another one has stepped out of a room down the way and is now moving toward you. They've got Otto boxed in.
Spider climb auto.
That is initiative.
Let's go to the initiative.
The old niche.
Oh, boo.
Are you serious? I rolled a 6 again.
all that internet fixing didn't do jack shit, did it?
No.
Maybe you should go evil and get better initiatives.
Maybe I should.
Shots fired.
Oh, look at that. I talked some trash and look at my initiative.
Oh, and look,
You're,
and
you're
look at
Speedy Gonzalez compared to me.
look at Iomade slapping you on the ass.
Yeah. Roll a 4.
All right. Hold a sec. I need a bigger screen. That's what I need. So I can jam more crap in it. Okay.
You rolled a 1 and got a 16. You suck.
Gosh,
And if you need it, Flashheart, I can help you atone.
Appreciate it.
That's true.
Not quite there yet, but
Well, that's what he's hoping that he could date this drow for a couple of days and then atone, and then there's no it's like a shot of penicillin after the end of a long weekend in New Orleans.
I just want to ride off on my sky wheel when this is all over.
It's really not.
It's
wanna be
really not.
I want to be like
Really
Kung
not.
Fu with a sky whale, or I'm just wandering the land solving people's problems.
Flashheart's just waiting to use that atonement spell we all have on himself.
Yeah. Sorry.
My bad. Was that wrong for me? Because
break-
I'd have known that dating Lolth priestesses was at all frowned upon here.
Was it wrong of me to break every rule in the Paladin book that I have?
It's just I got this maximum charisma here. I just want to make sure it's still working. That's all. Relax.
What do they say? You know what they say? Maximum charisma, minimum effort. All right, round one.
Hair just flowing down my shoulders.
Round one. All right. First up is Bardos with the big initiative, but Bardos is kind of out of the way. And Otto is boxed in by these creatures, so there may be a problem there. What do you do, Bardos?
I guess I'm gonna go see what's going on.
You've lost
let's
interest
go
in
up
the
there.
Well, he was going to try to get the digits, but realized Flashheart has a much higher charisma.
You could be my wingman.
The windblowing guy stepped in. I gotta go away. Just a fly on the wall now.
There's one at every party.
My hair cantrip.
He's using thaumaturgy just to make it flow.
Yeah. It's all full Fabio.
All right, so you go up there. It's hard to see. Farina seems disconcerted. She's like, Otto, where are you? But you're thinking that Otto's on the other side of the slime creature, and you know those slime creatures are tough.
I'm gonna touch. Well, actually, I think that was more than a regular move, so that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all. It was a double move.
That's it. Oh, okay. All right, this guy is going to come up here and single attack on Otto.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
37 hit Otto.
Oh, it misses.
Okay.
Yes.
Confirmed. Great. There goes the sword again.
Confirmed fumble.
No, 37.
Fumble.
27 misses, but the 37 hits. Right?
No, the 37 does not miss, does not hit. Otto's got a 38.
It's got a 38.
You got 33 in your signature. You change that then.
Yeah, I don't think that was fixed once we fixed Otto up some.
All right. The fumble is called wait, what? You are confused for one round. So confusion is an interesting one too. That's a troubling thing. So I'll get the rules on that. But he is confused for one round. Man, I cannot buy a break tonight. That's crazy. All right, so that's him. He's done. Slimy is going to move towards Otto as well and try to claw him again. 34 is a miss.
Yep.
Yep, that's a miss. This is starting to suck just the tiniest bit. That's my guys. Gatto, you're up. I know you want to lay into this thing. Get in there and fight. Gatto.
Otto goes invisible.
Gatto moves up to there to see and sees this.
Yeah. Decides it's not at all to his liking.
It is not at all to his liking.
Screw that.
Hey, Les, I don't think you have Farina in the lineup.
Why don't I have Farina in the lineup?
Not quite sure, but
What did
rolled an
you
18.
roll? Farina roll an 18. Okay. Oh, you should be all right. We'll go after as soon as Gatto's done.
Okay,
I'll add you.
no worries.
Okay, Gatto's done.
What?
That was it.
No.
He did his normal jack
He
shit.
did that thing where
He did that thing.
he did that thing where he aggravates the crap out of the rest of his party.
Farina looks down and shakes her head as she knocks an arrow in her bow.
Okay. All right, Farina, you are up.
I am up. Leave my damn cat alone.
With flanking.
Yep.
Yeah.
One,
Miss.
3.
Hit. That's a nat 20. Let's see if it confirmed that bad boy. Ooh, 31. I gotta check. He has an AC 30. That is a confirmed crit. Confirmed arrow crit.
I have one crit, and then I have. That's it. I have one.
That's
crit.
it. One arrow ranged quit. Severe.
Quit.
I did, haven't we
Doesn't
determined
work.
that damage?
He's
Doing the
gonna do
damage
damage
is the
in
best
triple.
way to do it because you can do triple.
Yeah, yours is triple, so it's better if you do the damage.
Yep. Okay. So.
Oh, across the eyes. Target
Nice.
suffers max damage and is permanently blind.
Or that.
Oh, yeah,
Or
nice.
that.
Or that.
Wow. Wow.
I think we're gonna go for
I
the
can't
blindness.
We're gonna go for the blinded. What was that? What is max?
My max
is-
damage is only 1d8 plus 4 doubled, so 1d8 plus 8, so that would be 16 on one arrow.
16 points. All right, but you got him right across the eyeballs. He zigged when he should have zagged. He is now blind, and I have to find do they have blind flight? Oh yeah, actually they do.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not. I'm not kidding. They do have blind fight.
God,
Nice quit.
convenient forgetting of that for a second.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we-
even look for it.
I hear you.
So just to give you an idea, they have bleeding crit, blind fight, critical focus, flyby attack, vital strike, greater vital strike, improved vital strike, improved critical, intimidating prowess, lightning reflexes, power attack. And power attack. Sorry. So that's their feat package. It's pretty good.
But how tall is this thing? Can Otto jump it?
12 feet. So yeah, potentially he could potentially jump over.
I don't think Otto stands a chance sandwiched between these dudes. I think I'm gonna need to jump him out of there. So that's gonna be an acrobatics check. What do I have to roll to jump a
You have to
12?
roll acrobatics that beats this guy's CMD.
Which
Yep.
is what?
CMD is 44.
I can't
Wow.
even. Okay, so that's out of the question.
That's tough. These guys are not pushovers.
Let's see here. Hang on, I'm looking for any clever. Yeah. Okay, I got nothing. Which one's scarier? I'm trying to decide which one Otto would attack. He would probably attack this one because it's flanking.
Okay.
Serena. So here we go. 17.
What's this guy CMD? 44?
44.
Okay.
28's gonna miss. 34 will hit.
One bite. One annoying little bite to this thing, just enough to get enough attention back on me, huh?
One Boyd. Yep.
The left creature or the right creature?
I did this one.
The
so I
left
got a
one.
chance to hit it.
11 points of damage. And do you have any immunities to acid?
I do not have immunities to acid.
7 points of acid damage as the creature's you could basically was that a bite from Otto?
Yep.
Otto got a
No. I'm sorry. That was a claw. My bite missed.
claw. There's acid all over his paw, and you can hear it. He's like, yay! As it's smoking away. 7 points of damage.
Yay.
All right. And that is that it for you, Farina?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Gatto.
Gatto already went, didn't he?
Oh, that's right, he did. Sorry, Fletcher.
Yeah, let's pick
Would you
somebody
mind-
who'll do something.
Hey, no, Gatto has something to do.
Go invisible
Would you mind-
again?
Would you mind moving him down a little less? I
Is,
can't see his health bar.
I don't think you should see his health bar.
It's full.
I still can't, but that's all right. I guess that's just, there we go. That's better. Wow, he's barely damaged. Okay.
Gatto
once
does
again, he's
this
gonna call out.
and
Sorry, go ahead.
nothing else.
Throw spider climb on poor Otto so he can get out of there, or Gatto. Otto.
So Fletcher will call out again for the third time. Flash art, are you coming up here? And then he's charging.
Sorry.
Okay.
Once I activate the smolder, it takes two rounds for it to turn off.
He's doing a pounce attack, full attack action.
All right.
It's +2 for charging and +2 for Gatto or Otto.
Okay, but your AC is negatively affected, correct?
He's gonna hit me with every attack anyway. It doesn't matter. My AC is so low. Attack 1.
That's a miss. 50. Shut. That's a hit.
Attack 2, because I know that's not gonna kill him, so I'll just go.
Also a hit.
Attack 3.
Ooh, problem. Ooh, that is a confirmed fumble. AC 30. That is a second miss. So that is a confirmed
Okay, so let's do the
miss.
damage.
Do the damage first.
Okay.
So 64.
64 points of damage. Okay, done. All right, and let's roll your fumble now. Bent. You take a -4 penalty on all attacks with this weapon until it is repaired. In this case, it's not so much bent, it's eaten through with acid. You've hit too many of these acid creatures with it.
This is
This
Fletcher's
is my
magic.
very special sword.
It is, and now you're at -4 with it.
Thanks.
Ow.
That is not good. Illendar.
Um, 20, 25. Oh my gosh, seriously?
What now?
She's like one square away from being able to swing at this thing.
Oh, wow.
She should have moved diagonally then.
That was with a diagonal.
Oh.
So then she does 2 moves to get to there.
Got it.
That's pretty much all she can do.
What about my man Ill?
He's gonna come up here just to see what's going on.
All right, getting very in there for an area of effect spell of some sort, maybe.
Pretty much, yep.
Excellent. All right, Lothar.
At this point, nobody really seems to be hurt, correct?
Mm,
Otto.
no, Otto.
A little bit, but yeah.
But you may not know that though, because you could. Otto's actually quite hard to see.
So I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Destruction on the acidy guy.
Whoa, what does that do?
So he gets a Fortitude save against 21.
Okay.
If he fails, he takes a D 10 points of damage per caster level. If he succeeds, then he only takes 10d6.
Okay.
So 21's the, I'm assuming he's gonna make
All
it.
right.
So
Fort save for this guy is plus 18. So that's pretty high.
like I said, I assume he'll make it,
Okay.
but there's a chance he'll miss.
35. He made it, but it's still 10d6.
So he takes 33 points of damage.
Wow, that on a successful save. That's pretty good. That is really good.
Yeah, I like that spell.
Yeah, it's a solid one. And you move too, right?
I did.
All right. Flash heart.
All right. All right, look, lady, I gotta go do the thing. So, nice meeting you.
I hope you enjoyed your break.
Hold
Hey,
that thought. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Be heroic.
Sir, hey, Sir Hulu, you give a shout out if you see somebody coming down the hall, right? All right.
You got it, buddy.
All right. I think I can, if I charge up there or, run up there, I can get you right about where, let's see. Now I can't see how far I went. Hang on a second. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can get you right here. If I can
Okay,
take up
see you
that
guys
same
tomorrow.
space of Storm, either way, other than up getting in front
Take
of
up
you.
Storm space, but Storm, yeah.
Yeah, if I can go right there, yeah, I know.
So you can go.
Storm is massive,
faster if
so.
you've got enough movement.
What's that? I don't have enough movement. I'd
Space
stop
left
right
open,
where on
so
top of
if you have
Storm.
enough movement, you can get up there.
I can mount Storm and ride him down the hallway, but that's up to Storm. All right.
At this point, it's up to after a day or two, it's up to the cat. All right.
You
so
don't jump on a dragon without asking permission for it.
Without consent.
Come on, Les. There we go.
All right. I had to flip some turn.
That's all good. That was good.
And then
All right.
darkness.
All right. Is that it for you, Flash Art?
Yeah.
All right. Round 2.
Talked to enough evil creatures now. I'm back to business.
And it's Bardos.
Always looking for new converts for Ioma Day, spread the good word.
Bardos, you're up.
I'm still saving spells. I'm not gonna do anything less. I'm just gonna hang out.
You're just going to hang out. Okay. All right. So this guy fumbled last time and is confused. So confused is a confused creature is mentally befuddled and cannot act normally. You have to roll a percentile to determine behavior. So 1 to 25 is act normally. 26 to 50, do nothing but babble incoherently. 51 to 75, deal 1d8 points of damage plus strength modifier to self with item in hand. Or 76 to 100, attack nearest creature. For this purpose, a familiar counts as part of the subject self, so you wouldn't attack a familiar. Attack nearest creature. So there's a 50% chance that he's still going to be able to attack Otto, but let's go ahead and roll that. Percentile dice. Here we go. Stalling for time. Here we go. 53, that's not a good one, I don't think. 53 is deal 1d8 points of damage plus strength modifier. His strength modifier is
Plus 49.
plus 9, so d8 plus 9 points of damage to himself as he punches himself in the face. So let's go ahead and roll that. But then he seems to knock himself. Wow, 11 points, knock himself back to sensibility, and he doesn't seem confused anymore. It worked.
The rest of us are, but he's not anymore.
Fletcher, you're the closest. So you get the brunt of this, but the creature is facing Otto, and it sort of turns around when he sees you behind him and lets out what can only be described as a demon fart.
I'm not another demon fart.
A hole opens up in the back of his body and a big fog comes shooting out over you guys. It is acid fog. It is demon acid fart. No saving throw.
Smells like a fraternity house.
What do we have to roll for saving throw?
There's no saving throw. Acid fog creates a billowing mass of misty vapors like the solid fog spell. In addition to slowing you down, obscuring sight, these vapors are highly acidic. Each round on your turn, starting when you cast the spell, the fog deals 2d6 of acid damage to every creature and object within.
Damn.
Gross.
Without any save. You are trapped by an acid fart. 5 points of damage for everybody this time, and it lingers.
Can't get to it through the. There you go.
So also, in addition to that, this is also has a thing. It obscures sight, so you can only see 5 feet ahead of you. And in this case, it impedes movement. Creatures moving through a fog move at half your normal speed, -2 penalty to all melee attack and melee damage rolls. And the vapors prevent effective ranged weapon attacks except for magic rays.
Oh my God. That's nasty.
All right. That is what he does. And that's going to be it. He sort of, you see him sort of kind of like, before he does that, kind of like squinches up. Farina, you are up and you are surrounded by demon fart. What are you going to do? Acid farts, 10 cents a sniff.
Are you sure he's not going to ask one of us to pull his finger?
Didn't have to. He was ready.
He was ready.
Wow. Well, that kind of changed what Farina was going to do.
Quite a bit.
Our spells are kind of thinned out. Okay, well, first things first, let's get Otto in here because he's in it.
Barnos to say I can get us out of here in a little bit.
So okay, good. Bart, and then Otto is not. He doesn't get the -2 because he's not in the gas, right?
He's not in the gas. He did not take any gas damage either.
Okay. Here we go.
So which one is Otto attacking?
The same acid guy.
The acid guy. Okay.
Yep.
That's a hit.
2.
Hit. Or I'm sorry. The last 2 are misses. It's AC 30. So 29 is a miss.
That's the bite.
Okay. So 34 is the bite. He bit him.
Yep.
Okay.
Which means more acid. And am I still taking acid damage from the last bite?
No, it's one and done. It burns itself out quick.
And with a successful bite, I must be able to grapple a 12-foot with a 44. Never mind.
All right. You got 11 points of damage on him, but you take 7 in acid. Gatto.
And then Farina's going to move down.
I move as far away as I can.
Okay.
Just trying to get away from everything.
You
Farina
okay.
didn't go less.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Farina. Go ahead.
I'm going to actually move her down though. I don't know where is Gatto above Fletcher in the order?
Yes.
I'm going to move Farina down to past Ilindar so I can try and regroup and figure out what I'm doing.
Okay. So you're going to try and get out of the fart cloud?
No, I'm going to move down in the turn order.
Oh, so okay.
I'm not leaving Otto, so I'm going to go down between Ilindar and Lothar. Or you can leave Otto where you.
So put her at 10, basically.
Yeah, hold on a second. I got to add Otto at 18.8. Splitting the defense, and then Farina is going after Ilindar, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right, cool. Is that it? You're going to move or anything? Or are you going to?
Well, I mean, Otto can't move.
Otto can't, but Farina could.
Yeah, but if she moves, then she loses her turn. That she just moved down past Ilindar.
You just delayed is what she did.
Delayed, so
oh, that's right. That's right. You're not. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I misinterpreted that. All right, Gatto. I see what you did.
Yep. Done.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
And he's very disappointed.
Fletcher.
All right. So I'm at -2 because of the fog, even though I'm right up against him.
Correct. And -4 because your weapon is damaged. So being right up against him, if you're 5 feet, basically base to base contact, he still has partial concealment, which means it's a 20% rather than a 50% chance.
Even though I'm not even looking 5 feet, I'm like right up against it.
Yep, that counts as 5 feet.
Okay, well, not like I get much of a choice. Butcher's very unhappy. He's screaming and whining.
Okay.
But he's also doing a full attack action.
Okay.
Attack 1.
Now, did you modify these for
Yeah.
weapon damage? Okay. 43 is a hit. Now, but it's partial concealment, so you got to roll percentile dice over 20, 21 or better.
That's funny. I don't see percentile. Oh, no.
It's on the advanced roll. You got to pull it down. It's
D100.
D100. 72. Okay, that's a hit. 30 damage. Now you was -4 on damage as well.
Yes. That's
No, -4 on all attacks. The weapon itself
not damage.
not damaged, so the damage is okay. So 30 points.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. Oops, sorry. These get tricky. 22. Second attack.
Hit potentially. Still concealment.
Boom, boom, boom.
Time of night where I have to fight sleep.
57. That is a successful hit. You fading? How much? Oh, we
There's
still
your damage.
Plenty of
7 points. Thought you took a nap, dude.
Well,
Miss.
20. Yes. Okay. And then one more.
Okay.
probably not the only husband here takes a TV nap while their parent family is watching something completely boring to them, and they take a 5-minute cat nap here and there.
Oh yeah.
20.
All in on that. That's a hit.
That's the claw.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
32.
percentage. You got to do the
Oh,
percentage.
sorry. Still don't understand how he could possibly miss something this large that's right in front of him.
Because the fog is thick.
The fog is thick. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's swinging in the right direction. What else is he going to hit?
Well, it's just he hit that time. So I mean, it hasn't hurt him. So I mean, in no instances have you missed. So I guess to a certain extent you're correct, but there's always a chance. All right, that it for you, Fletcher. You did a full round of action. You want to take a 5-foot step or anything?
Nope, I'm staying right here. I want this thing dead. He hurt my sword. I am angry.
Yeah, he did. Ilendar, you are up. Storm is confused. Can't see jack shit. You can't see anything either.
Right. Well, Ilendar is going to get completely out of the cloud.
Okay.
Because
How? Oh, just run out.
yeah, don't want to take any more damage.
Okay. You hear in your as you come out of the cloud, you hear in your mind, servant, you knew that there was going to be issues by disobeying me. Now then, do you have a key to release me? Do so immediately if you do.
Wait, as Ilendar runs out, I'm going to say, wait, I've got a solution. I think I can get rid of this fog.
Yeah, I like
I don't know
that.
if you want to take a risk and see if I'm right or not, but
Well, she says that, then he'll stay.
Okay. Wait, don't go away. Ilendar, stay. All right. So Ilendar, you sort of start running and then you come back. Farina's like, I can fix it. I can make it right.
delay till after me. Let me go first. And if I'm wrong, you can
Okay,
run like.
then both of us are delaying until after Farina.
Okay.
So I want
cool.
to try and use this bow of the desert wind, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, cool. All right.
Gust of wind. I'm just not sure like where I can. How does like, do I have to shoot at the gas or can I shoot?
So
Can I-
you get, I mean, it so for this bow, the gust of wind begins where the arrow lands. So literally you could take an arrow and shoot it at the ground if you want to try and cause a gust of wind where you were standing, that kind of stuff, or you could shoot it, in some other area. You don't necessarily have to hit a target. Wherever that arrow lands, that's where the gust of wind will go off.
So shoot at the ceiling.
So which way does it gust? So if let's say I did shoot it here, does it gust to the east, or
Well,
if I shoot it here, does it gust to the west?
It gusts in the direction that the arrow was traveling.
So to make that happen, I'd really have to move here.
So if she shot at Flashheart's feet, it would blow the stuff all the way down the hall. that direction.
Well, no, I mean, if
Well,
it's a
you
magical
split it.
gust of wind, if she shot at the floor, it would try to go to the floor, but then it would be blown back up and sort of spread out. So,
Flash heart speed is kind of an angle to the east.
yeah, it would kind of blow things that way.
But if I stand here and blow it, how far will it blow it? Like, do I have any sense of how strong it is?
So gust of wind, I'm looking at it. This spell creates a severe blast of wind, approximately 50 miles an hour, that originates from the arrow, affecting all creatures back. All flying creatures, tiny flying creatures, spell can't move, perception checks. The force of gust automatically extinguishes candles, torches, and similar under effects that cause protective flames. A gust of wind can do anything a sudden blast of wind would be expected to do. So yeah, so it will. So according to this, a moderate wind disperses the fog in 4 rounds. A strong wind disperses the fog in 1 round. It's saying strong wind is 21 plus miles per hour. You're talking about a 50 mile an hour. So it's double that. So yeah, it would disperse the fog
Kind of immediately?
immediately.
So if I shoot right here at Bardos's feet and don't fumble, it's all good.
Oh, wait, solid fog. Unlike normal fog, only a severe wind, which this does, disperses these vapors, does so in 1 round. So it will begin blowing the vapors away, and they will be gone inside of a round. They'll be gone at the end of your turn, your next turn.
So that means you'll be safe, Ilindar. And where I'm at, I'll be safe. And then the rest of you, I'll let them know if you guys can withstand 1 more round of this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to
Okay.
shoot right here.
Where are you shooting?
Okay. Let's see here.
Fear not, Farina. The old monastery is a little funky after bath time. Hideous funk.
All right. So that is an attack roll. So yeah, I mean, you're essentially, are you aiming at a creature or you're aiming at the floor? Show me again where you're just right there.
At Bardos's
Right.
feet.
So right at like sort of at Bardos's feet. So the blast is sort of reflected to the east.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to push east. Yeah.
That arrow lands, and all of a sudden, you guys all hear sort of this whap. And those of you, I mean, all of you that are in the hallway begin to feel a huge gust of wind. Some of you who are human or smaller, Ilindar, you're an elf size. I mean, you're almost knocked off your feet by this wind. But it does seem to be dispersing the fog easterly.
So that means Otto's going to take a hit, doesn't it?
It could, yeah, probably next round. But it might actually, you know what? It's going to disperse it. It's not necessarily blowing the fog in one direction. It's sort of blowing it apart. So I don't know that Otto will be affected in that case.
Okay.
All right, nicely done. That's a bonus XP for you too. That was a great idea.
That's totally, yeah.
Very nice. All right, so Farina, anything else?
No.
Okay. Ilindar, you're almost knocked off your feet. The arrow lands and baboosh. All that starts flowing at you.
So is Ilindar still going to take damage from this?
He is. He starts his turn inside the acid fog, so he is going to take the damage. And it is 7 points of acidic damage. And that goes for Storm too, if resist energy has gone away. Which I don't know that it has.
For a while.
I'm sorry, Ilindar.
He's just a little itchy.
Yeah. 80. So now what are the rules for attacking with the fog?
So essentially, so it's not dispersed yet. It's starting to disperse, but you're still under a thing. So basically you can dimly see creatures that are next to you. You can't see anything farther than 5 feet away. So anything, if you're attacking farther than 5 feet, it's got full concealment with all penalties thereon.
You got a 50-50 miss shot.
Yeah. If you're next to it, it's 20% concealment. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it slows it, but it also slows your movement.
Right.
Because it's thick. You cannot take a 5-foot step in an acid fog.
Okay, since Storm can't see anything, she's just gonna delay until, as soon as she can see an enemy, she's going towards that enemy to attack.
Okay.
So, and if Illidar already took the damage and this is going away, then he's just gonna sit tight.
He's going to sit tight too. He's not going to get out of the fog, or he's just going to wait till. Oh, so he's trusting that Farina knows what she's doing, and the fog is getting
And the
blown.
fog, well, he can probably see the fog is starting to get, thinner.
It's starting to be. That wind is blowing it away.
So yeah, he's just gonna hang out right here and wait for that to happen.
Okay, sounds good. Lothar. Oh, 7 points of acid damage. Chuck, you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
gonna,
I was gonna say, do we? I hope we
I'm
didn't
sorry.
lose you.
No, I was taking off the acid damage. So from where I'm at,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Blessing of Fervor.
Okay.
So that will get, I can't see whoever this is here, but I can see a health bar and they're within 30 feet. So they're in. range.
That's Farina.
Okay, so Farina, Bardos, Illindar, Flashheart, Fletcher, and Otto.
It reaches all the way to Otto.
It's 30 feet.
Nice.
It's actually, hang on. It is one creature per level, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. So Otto easily. Yeah.
Fletcher or Flashheart is within 30 feet. So going south, which I can't see. If there's any of our party members that are within 30 feet of,
Farina is the farthest away.
okay, so it gets everybody then.
Okay.
And that is increase speed by 30 feet, or stand up as a swift action without provoking, or make one extra attack as part of a full attack action using your highest attack bonus, or gain +2 on attack rolls, +2 on dodge bonus to AC and reflex,
Okay.
or cast a single spell second level or lower as if it were enlarged, extended, silent, or still. So everybody gets to pick their own. Every round you get to pick which benefit you want from it, and it lasts for 14 rounds.
Okay. Wow. All right. Probably won't need it that long, but I'll add it in.
What's that called again?
Blessing of Fervor.
Fervor.
Oh, yeah, we've had that before. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer, you should be well familiar with that.
Yeah.
Some beautiful spell.
It is a
Yeah.
great spell.
Jennifer is where I got that spell from. Thank you very much.
All right. And if you, Lothar, are you going to stay? You've heard Farina saying, "Stay where you are. I can defeat this." That kind of thing. And you do feel
Yeah.
the wind, certainly.
Yeah. No, I'm going to stay where I am.
All right.
It's like poor kitty.
Flashheart, 7 points of. I've rolled three. My last 3 rolls are 7s, all rolled different ways. So 7 points of acid damage, Flashheart.
Ready for the craps table.
I was going to say,
All right.
when is your trip to Vegas?
Yeah, I'm 11th of March.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta go to. It's the NADA convention. I'm working the booth. I have no idea why they chose me to work our booth at the Automotive Dealers Association meeting, but I am. So
Wow.
do that
Just
math.
memorize random words of engine parts and
So it seems like the crap table is calling you out.
Oh, we had to put a Johnson rod in it. Oh, a Johnson rod. All right, Flashheart, what do you do?
All right.
It's all ball bearings these days, boys.
All right.
You could
All right,
see Fletcher and you could see Lothar and you kind of see Illindar. It's awfully windy in here right
If
now.
I can see Fletcher, then I can.
Oh,
get
I mean,
down.
I'm sorry, Storm. You could see Storm. You can't see
Okay.
Fletcher.
Can I climb over Storm, or Storm? Can you let me pass there, or what's my way to get past Storm? Can I just force my way through?
Storm is a friendly square, so this may be.
She's not going to stop you from.
Yeah, you could pass. Yeah, you can go under.
So-
You can go under him essentially.
So would I be able to see the monster, or I just clock right into it? Is it basically what I do?
You could get to there, and then you'll see it dimly in the
Right.
in the
Well,
sort of the
do I have
fog.
an attack move or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's the I wasn't expecting to actually get here. So what's the
The concealment. So
roll your attack, see if it hits, and if it does, then you have to roll percentile and beat a 20.
I'm gonna use my blessing of fervor on this one.
okay.
As we wait for the macro,
I'm gonna go do all my shopping.
30
30 is exactly a hit.
Yay.
But I need a 20%. You got to roll percentile dice. So you got to get a 21 or better on a D100.
All right. 1D100.
Don't add any bonuses.
Ah,
Oh, you missed on a 5. Missed it. Somehow you still can only barely see the acids getting in your eyes. This is the worst part you've ever been in. All right. That is Flash Art. Round 3 coming up. I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, strategize.
see a man about some silver pieces.
So Flash Heart,
Yes, sir.
after you guys get rid of this guy, one of those bursting of Smite Evils would be really nice against this guy.
Okay.
Because that would give everybody Smite Evil against him.
You think we're gonna need
Why
it?
are we doing
Need
a
it?
smite evil against one
Yeah, is that,
guy
we
that
need
any
it?
one of us could take out?
Okay, if you guys can take him out.
I love everybody's optimism tonight. Gonna take this guy
No,
down and we're gonna kill this guy
guys-
single-handedly.
the guy
Solo
close to
combat.
Guys, he's really tough, but he's almost dead.
Yep.
The other guy isn't, I mean, any one of us melee guys,
Okay,
put it this way, Stormer Fletcher would probably only take a round to drop him.
the last time I got close to anybody, they
Oh my gosh.
beat the crap out of me. So
But knowing that we're still in here and there's bigger baddies, I would save, especially if we're into that 6-arm snake chick.
Yeah.
That's where you most definitely want to do.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in the beginning
when-
phase of this thing. We
And
need to-
inevitably, when the beholder gets loose and starts chasing us down
Yeah.
the hall, we're gonna need it then.
Yeah, these guards are not smite worthy.
I'm not releasing the beholder yet.
Yeah, I haven't made a
Next
good enough
round.
deal yet.
You guys
I like
release
Dan.
that beholder?
Not yet.
Dan, was that a
What-
martini you were coming back to the table with there?
Not so sophisticated, just a little sangria.
A little sangria, the blood of the saints. All right, so round 3, you guys are still in the thing now. When we get to Farina's turn, that is when the acid fog will be completely dispersed.
Sure.
So it depends. I don't know if you guys want to
Delay.
delay, delay your actions until it does, but it will at that point. So I'm going to give you that option if you want. Bartos, you're first.
Yeah, I'll probably just sit there waiting. I don't
You're
know.
gonna-
Really anyway.
Yeah,
You're gonna
see,
delay?
Yep.
Okay. All right, now it's my turn. He is not confused anymore, and he is going to strike at Otto. And this is the guy with the 2 swords. So multiple crazy attacks. Here we
First
go.
one's a fumble. Let's go.
Oh God, I hope
He's
not.
been fumbling.
But he has been fumbling. I've thrown a couple of swords, got my arm chopped off. It's crazy. All right, first 2 attacks. Ooh, that's not a fumble.
That's not a fumble.
Those are 2 hits, I believe,
On who? On Otto?
on Otto. Wait a second. Okay. Those are 2 hits. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Next set. I'm just going to tally up all the hits and then we'll do the damage.
Like ripping off a Band-Aid, in it less.
Yeah. Next 2. 29 and
Fumble.
let's try and confirm it. 33. Is that confirmed?
No, you missed me. It's confirmed. Yes.
Fumble.
Here goes another sword tinkling down.
Unbelievable. Every one of those guys has fumbled.
You guys should just stick to one sword.
2
Can't
hits.
handle this dual wielding.
Yeah, 2 hits before the fumble.
You meant to do that is the name of this fumble. Move 10 feet in a random direction and provokes attacks of opportunity as normal. What is that even? All right, so
He's only got 2 directions he can move.
there's only 2 directions he can go.
Bad guys sell.
So and he can't pass Otto. He can't so he can't inhabit the same square as Otto.
Could go into the prison too.
He could tumble.
Well, no, this one has a wall next to it. That one's not open. It's closed. That's a closed cell.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
you can
didn't-
go through it, right?
I say, didn't you say you can walk through into it, but not out of
Oh,
it?
that's right.
So
All
if
right,
he
so
goes 10 feet into it, he just walks into some prisoner's cell.
That's
All
That's gonna
right.
be
So if he walks 10 feet, he can't go towards you guys. He can't go west. So only way he can go is north or east, right? Am I
Yeah.
okay?
Seems that way.
So here I'm going to do 50-50. I'm going to do 50-50. High is north. And low is east.
Hi.
He steps into this cell.
Yay.
All right. Now this guy is going to try and attack Otto because he hasn't been hit from behind. Oh, well, oh no, wait, Fletcher hit him, right?
Twice now.
Twice. Yeah, he's going to turn around. He's going to try and hit you, Fletcher. All
And
right.
I'm in the cloud, so he can't, he has to, I'm concealed.
He is immune to his own acid farts.
Like any
Okay,
good film.
Like you said, like Christopher Walken, I'm in the cloud.
He finds it to be a pleasant smell. Is unaffected by the acidic nature of it. All right, first claw. Ooh, hold on. Does that crit on a 19? It does. That is a potential crit.
Ouch.
Confirmed with a 40?
Sure.
Is it a confirmed crit?
Of course, yeah.
Oh,
Armor
yeah.
class is in the 20s, Les. You're not gonna miss.
Oh, gotcha. All right, here we go. The crit is right in the ear. Target suffers maximum plus bonus 1d2 intelligence damage and 1 bleed. You got your ears smacked. All right, so let's go ahead and roll the damage on that claw. 2d6 plus 13.
It's just gonna make you madder.
It is. So I'm gonna go high low. So 2 points of intelligence you are of a damage you take, and then max for this is 25 plus the acid is 8, so 33 points plus. Hold on a second.
Now you're thinking that devil is making a lot of sense. Now your intelligence dropped a little bit right now. You're like, you know what? I can see his point.
So 33 plus 19 is 43, 52 on that
Okay.
claw. Next attack.
I'm glad you fumble a lot.
The good news is it's just the end of your attack. It's not, you can't confirm it.
Well, I could confirm it. 36 doesn't miss
No,
you.
my armor class is 29, so you
29.
can't-
Okay. All right. Well, that's an unconfirmed fumble, but it does stop his attack.
Don't worry, you still have Otto's damage to deal.
Otto.
Get him, Otto.
No, not Otto's attack, Otto's damage.
Oh,
Yeah, when he got hit before.
Oh, from the swords. The swords guy.
Yep,
2 hits, right?
yep.
All right, let me do that real quick. 2d6 plus 18. 30 points. Ooh, max.
No.
That is a hurt. Well, it's Otto's turn if he's still standing. Is he still up?
Oh, yeah.
He's still up. Oh, yeah. Otto's not going anywhere.
Otto's turn, huh? Going for the jugular.
All right. On the acid guy.
And the acid guy. I think the other guy is taken care of for a minute.
Yeah, he locked away. Hey, no bringing him back out.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a fumble, and that is a confirmed fumble. Natural attack fumble. Here we go. Ooh, muscle tear. You take 1d4 points of strength damage.
That's not what we needed right now.
And that would be just 1 point. 1 point of
Oh.
strength damage. Pull the muscle. Charlie horse. But it does stop your attack.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That fog is still there, right?
Yes, but it is dispersing pretty quickly, actually.
I'm going to delay.
All right. You're going to delay until after it's dispersed properly.
Yep.
All right, sir. Fletcher?
Obviously, I am. If I had to claw at him with my fingers, I would attack the guy in front of me.
All right, cool. Now remember, the mischance is still in effect unless you want to delay.
No.
the -4.
He's taking the mischance. He's betting it all. All right.
Is that the -4 on the weapon? Or no?
Well, that's good. That's a stay regardless. No, it's the 20% mischance because of concealment.
Oh, because of the fog. I thought it was fog. Oh, it's not because I thought it was once it was Farina's turn, it was dissipated.
Yeah, but it isn't Farina's turn yet.
It's not her turn yet.
Mm,
Otto's
Almost.
turn, not
My bad.
Farina's.
My bad.
Almost. I asked him if he wanted the delay. All right, that would be a hit, but there's a mischance. Finally a miss. There it is. Sorry, bud.
You're not sorry, don't lie.
You're right. I'm not even a little sorry. 38 also a hit. Come on, low. Come on, low. Oh, that one hits. He doesn't have many hit points left, so I'm betting you got. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. You basically cleave him in twain, and he falls into a giant. When you kill these acid guys, they basically become big puddles on the stone, which leaks, and the stone floors actually drain away liquids and fluids and semi-fluids quite quickly.
Marvel of engineering.
All right, and you actually drop out of initiative at this point, as there are no more foes to conquer. At least ones you can see.
So Marina's going to start taking
And
bets on the prisoner versus the demon.
Yeah,
the air blows. Yeah, you need your thing.
Make me visible.
You got it, sir.
That is making his move on us all. Where are you now?
And I go check out the chest.
Okay.
It would have been wrong for me to do that during combat. I was watching it.
Okay. You open up the chest there. At first, again, more dust and things like that. First, you don't see anything. Then you see what looks to be the tiniest scrap of paper sort of tucked into like the corner. So it's sort of almost slid down in there. It's like a tiny slip of paper, maybe this big.
Take the tip of my dagger and kind of work it up a little bit till I can grab it and then pull it out.
Okay. It's maybe the size of, I mean, it's folded a couple of times, once. So it's kind of folded over and it's obviously torn from some other larger piece of paper. You open it up and all it has in it is a single symbol, which looks to be like two circles with a like a line and an angular cross against it, like a crossing line. It's a very simple sort of symbol, but you don't recognize it immediately as being any particular language or anything, or a
use
specific
explosive rune on him there.
It's just a tiny little piece of paper with this rune or symbol on it.
I show it to Bardos.
Okay, Bardos, do you have what languages do you speak, or do you have linguistics?
Let's see here. I've got linguistics.
Give me a linguistics check.
You don't hear that often in hellish prisons. A little linguistics check.
Hang on a second.
14. Yeah, you don't. It's reminiscent of other symbols of certain sorts. Runes, both prime and non-prime. But in this case, yeah, you don't immediately recognize it. Maybe with access to your books, and maybe being able to do research, you could probably find out what it is. Maybe.
I do speak Infernal and Abyssal and Undercommon and Terran and Aura.
It's not a symbol in any of those languages.
Eleanor might have. Do you have linguistics? Right.
Yes.
Oh,
You want to take a look at it? Make a linguistics roll.
Yeah, Free kind of does.
16. Yeah, no, I mean, you're not sure. It's reminiscent of some other runes, but it's different enough where you don't think that it's those.
Okay.
Even stylized, even if the person was stylized and there was some sort of artistic elements were added to it, it's a very simple drawing. So you don't think that somebody is artistically interpreting some other rune here. This is definitely a symbol that somebody drew on this piece of paper. And you also get the impression that it's not part of a larger set of symbols on a larger piece of paper. You get the impression that the paper came first and then somebody specifically drew this symbol on it and folded it, and I don't know, left it in their footlocker. You don't know how long it's been there.
Okay.
Weird behavior.
Okay.
Bardos, you want to hold on to it, or you want me to hold on to it?
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
Okay, you got that written down?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, what do you guys do next? Now the arrow has dispersed completely the acid fog, although there is a weirdly sort of smoky, stingy kind of residue on the walls and stuff. It just, you know, these acid farts stick around for a while. But yeah, other than that, everything seems normal, and you don't see any more guards.
I'm sorry,
Butcher's
I didn't actually
crying.
see what happened to the guard that Otto was fighting.
This guy here,
Didn't he get an
No,
attack
not the
of
sticky guy.
opportunity on him?
the other
Oh,
guy,
Okay, I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. He's off
he
my screen.
fumbled, staggered, and
then
fell
fell through.
into the cell to the north.
Ooh, let's see what happens in
Yeah,
there.
we're
Is
wanting
there
to
a
watch
prisoner
that,
there?
see the
Yeah,
outcome.
let's go watch that. That
Let's go
sounds
watch that. So we're all the lawful good creatures will pile up to see the
It's
cage.
been about 10 seconds. You gotta guys go over to that doorway, and first thing you see is the guard is on the floor in a puddle of his own fluids. He's been ravaged. All right. I mean, he isn't like ripped to pieces, but like his abdomen and throat and everything has been torn completely out. He's quite dead. Sitting on the footlocker is the prisoner in this cell, and you can see her, and she's got her hands are black with blood almost to the elbow, but this is otherwise what she looks like.
I'm gonna check in my Herald ID picture. I'm assuming.
She looks like a middle-aged, somewhat matronly human woman, and she's just sitting there, and if there's a moment where you see her sort of go, she's trying to knock it off. She licks one of her, but her hands are covered in this black blood, and she says very pleasantly, "Greetings. I see you are from the prime material plane. Welcome to the Ineluctable Prison. I hope you're finding your stay here pleasant and enjoyable."
Very kind of you. Thank you. Hey,
And she takes
Otto, you want to check this footlocker?
Gato, what? Any response?
I'm not going in there.
She's actually sitting on the footlocker, sort of cross-legged, and she's got both hands, and she's sort of looking at her hands. And every once in a while, she'll do this, and she's sort of like, she's not wiping it on her clothes. Her clothes are pristine, completely clean, no blood on them. It's just her arms up to like midway up to the almost halfway, more than halfway up to the elbow, are just covered in what you now realize is the guard's black blood.
Grim.
And every once in a while, she's just like, but she smiles at you guys, and she's like, "Are you enjoying your stay here? I've never seen you before. You must be new."
Just taking the tour.
She gives you a
And
little
would be my
file.
lady?
She gives you a little smile, and you could see a little bit of that blood on one tooth, which look like regular teeth.
We'll inform her we're just taking the visitors tour and see if she wants to divulge who she is. And you would be.
My name is Lady Amelia Vespervane, and I have been lodged here at the hospitality of Baphomet for a very long time. You may call me Lady Amelia.
Nice to
We're
meet
just
you, Lady
supposed to
Amelia.
let all these prisoners go.
Well, aren't we going to let all these prisoners
Oh
go
no!
when we kill Baphomet?
Oh no! I've no wish to be released. I belong here. I hope that's not what you intend to do. It's release me. If you take down my force wall, I will not go with you. You understand that?
I burst for 29 points to everybody.
Okay.
Except for the bad guys.
Except for Lady Amelia.
Gato, why are you excluding Gato again?
Hey.
Well, because Gato does jack shit except go invisible.
Sometimes he loots things that you guys don't know about. It's work.
I have attacked as many things as Bardos and Lothar. And
No, you haven't. You've spent rounds getting into position to attack shit that Fletcher kills before you get there.
It's not my fault he's deadly.
I will. Can I detect evil through these through this force wall or no?
No, you can't. Remember, you tried it on the teenage
That's
girl
right.
who
That's
talked
right, I
in the
forgot.
third person plural, and you couldn't detect anything. But no, Lady Amelia basically says, "Look, I understand if you wish to release some of the prisoners. Some of them are have various degrees of guilt, and I'm certain that among them are innocents who may have served more than what was due to them, and now are suffering under unjust containment. However, I am not one of them. I belong here, and I will not leave."
We found the one guilty person in Shawshank.
Well, Lady Amelia,
We're
what do you
looking
want to
for
do?
them,
We are
yeah.
looking, yeah, we are looking for that, a member of Iomede's, entourage, a herald.
Iomade. I remember Iomade. That is a name that is familiar to me. As far as her herald, I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing of any heralds here. But again, my cell is quite out of the way, and as you can see, I don't talk often with the guards.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself there. I don't believe there are any more guards to,
If you have a moment and you don't find it too taxing on your current avocation, if you were to bring me another guard, I would be very much in your debt.
I'm gonna look over at Lothar.
No.
Alright,
And
What is this going in the book? Can we bring?
Otto got 29 points of
can we
healing.
bring a guard to feast?
Can we
Sort of
feed creatures to an admitted
evil deity of some sort?
evil thing
We're
in the
feeding
ineluctable
evil
prison?
creatures to it.
No.
Well, she hasn't admitted that she's evil. She admitted that
She
if
belongs
you
here.
release her, basically she says, look, if you open this door, I'm not leaving. I belong here. I did, she's basically saying, look, what they've put me here for, I flat out did. I did that.
She's also apparently long lived, so she's not worried
Yeah.
about it.
And
But
as we will recall, the things that we were fighting for rounds, she gutted in 10 seconds.
well,
Let's just move past
Actually,
the door.
6
one
seconds.
curiosity,
Yeah.
one question, guys. When we first set up attacking this ineluctable prison, we're looking for the herald, and we thought if we kill Baphomet, there's a chance this whole bubble collapses
There
and all
is
these
a
things will be
chance.
released. I was thinking we were going to find a few more good creatures hanging around here, but it seems like a murderer's row so far. So
Which is
You
a bit
really
weird,
thought-
right?
You
the
really thought
potential
that
of
we're
putting
going
all
to be
these things out in the plains by destroying his dimension here.
You really thought there were going to be a bunch of good guys in the ineluctable prison?
Well, I didn't think he'd be
Hope
locking
springs
up other
eternal.
evil guys.
I thought these would be his peeps.
I love your optimism. Let's move along.
Well, I am a paladin. All right. Well, my lady, we'll keep that in mind. Have a great day. Well, if we come back as well, bring a magazine or something.
Do come back and visit me if you do find the time. She smiles relatively sweetly. I mean, but you still see a little bit of that blood on one of those too. It's just a tinge, just a teeny bit.
Except for what she's continuing to lick off her forearms. Let's move along.
Yeah, she does kind of like, and it's sort of dainty. I mean, she's covered in blood, but she's kind of like,
Yeah,
you
she
can see
wants us
she's
to
definitely
release.
tasting it.
Okay. Delicious guard. Got it.
Goodbye.
Ta.
Bye now.
Goodbye now.
At least
All
we
right.
found an honest one.
All right, so you guys keep going down. That's another empty cell.
Hey, I have an idea.
Sure.
Fletcher says in between tears. He's sniffling and crying. He said, I have an idea. Why don't we let Gatto go in front this time?
Yeah.
Why are you crying? Oh, because of your sword?
His sword. He's looking at his sword. He's very upset.
It's all acid damage and crappy.
He got
Yeah,
boxed on the ears.
His sword has Peyronie's disease at this point, and he's really upset about it.
Yeah. Very upset. But he says, hey, we keep going in front, and the guy that could be scouting for us is in the back. Hello.
All right, Gatto,
Dar will put his hand on Fletcher's shoulder.
we got a
Can't do it right
chest
now.
for you to
but I
check
can-
out.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So we put Gatto out front, I guess.
Ilindar, Bardos, and Fletcher, give me a quick perception check.
He was slow.
Fletcher's perception is hampered by the fact that he's sobbing.
staring at
But
his
Barnos and
sword.
Illendar, you hear, so you guys are walking sort of through there, and you can hear on the other side of the wall, you remember that guy that you saw in the other thing? When you first came in, when you first came down the other aisle, and if you need to remember, it's this guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rasputin looking dude. Yeah.
Rasputin.
Dude.
Rasputin.
He's on the other side of that wall and he's screaming out, I can smell you! I can smell you! Please come and release me! I can smell you! Primes! Primes, come back! Come back! I can smell you! I can smell you there! Listen to me! You must release me! You must!
Is there a force field here?
It's all hit. I mean, no, that one's open. It's you can hear him through the stone.
Through the stone over here.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
very
know.
muffled. It's very muffled, but you can hear him. He's losing his shit over on the other side of
I'm
that
hoping
thing.
Miggs over here is not the Herald. It's gonna be a long boat ride back.
All right, so
So-
you went invisible again?
Yep. So
Okay.
check it out. Open it up.
You see, so those of you in the doorway see the see the footlocker lid open up. You just see dust in there, and it does look like that there's maybe a lid, like somebody's maybe spilled something in there, not blood, some sort of maybe clear or amber liquid. There's a stain on the bottom.
Nope. Leave it alone.
Taste.
Nope.
Taste. Just
Snort.
snort. All right, so you keep going forward. All right, you see as you approach that last door, you see that you see the shimmer that tells you that it is an occupied place. You look in and you see this creature in there. It's unlike any creature you have ever seen before.
That defines half this trip.
No.
It looks like this.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
So no eyes, a fair amount of teeth, and it's eating some sort of maggot-like creature.
Oh, shit.
And it's pretty much chowing down, and it's a big, probably a 4-foot maggot. Well, not a 4-foot, probably a 2-foot maggot. But it's like, and then it's sort of like, oh,
Guys, I think this is a dead end. Give me just one more minute.
It
Yeah.
drops the maggot to the floor and comes sort of walking over and says, I am Ronway. What are you?
I'm
You can
Fletcher.
see little pieces of Flash Hard. That's a hard name to say. What is that? And he's looking at Fletcher. What are you?
Oh, your Glabber's arm.
I'm a Fletcher. I'm a Fletcher.
Never seen a Fletcher. No, not what that is.
36 for anything at the end of the hall.
At the end of the hall, you looking for like secret doors, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. As far as you can tell, it's just solid stone, dead end.
Okay. Flash Heart, right next to you. You
Come.
hear, huh?
Come to torture, Ronway?
Oh no.
Not be
No,
easy.
Flash Heart, you hear right next to you. That's a dead end. I don't know what it's in that prison, but I think we should go.
I feel like Ronway's an evil one here. I don't know how to let him out either.
I am Ronway. If you torture, I will fight.
We're not torturing kinds.
Bye-bye.
Lothar says I can't do it anymore, so
Can
This
I
is
torture?
strictly-
No.
no, it's in the book, so I can't do it. So no, we're the good guys, Ronway. What brings you here to this horrible, horrible place?
Baphomet brought me here. Very bad demon.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick. I mean, that's not a very paladin word to use, but
Very much dick, yes. I like you, Flashheart.
you're growing on me too, Ronway. Tell you what, we got a thing to do down this other hall here, but if we
I
get a chance to
become
come
visible
back,
again.
Okay.
I'll
Give me
come
your
back and say
deets and I'll
hi.
give you a call later.
You don't seem like an evil creature, Ronway.
All right, you guys leave him there. You see him. He's
Yep.
sort of looking. He's sort of at the edge of the force fields, looking.
We don't know how to get it. Even if we wanted to get him out, we don't know how to get him out. So,
Lady
I'm right.
Lady Amelia has now stepped over by her door, and she's like, "Did you meet Ronway?"
Yeah.
seems lovely.
Nice.
You can do detect good and evil, right? To see if that.
But he said I can't do it.
Not through the doors.
Yeah.
It doesn't work through the doors.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lady Amelia, what's his deal?
Ah, Ronway is adorable. He's not, as you probably noticed, not the most intelligent creature in the prison, but he is
Focused.
he has a certain lovable quality. I've enjoyed in those few moments that I've been able to converse with him, I've enjoyed it very much.
He's grown on me. But even if we wanted to let y'all out, we don't know how. So any hints? you
Oh,
wanna give us there?
I'm certain that the force walls will succumb both to obviously the wardens Ilshek and Primisagur have the keys, of course. Those will open any door in here. I believe they are mere force walls as well. Now, obviously, a modified kind, but a sufficiently powerful dispelling magics ought to remove them.
Got it. Good
I'm
to know.
sorry I can't be more help to you.
We will go look for those two and see if we can get some jailer's keys.
I see.
Hey,
Well,
Marina,
if you do happen to see the wardens, please extend to them my most sincere condolences.
Lady Amelia, let me ask you: are there many primes on this in this prison? We're expecting to see a few more here and there.
Oh, I don't think so. We're significantly distant. We're a significant distance from the prime material plane, as I'm sure you're aware. I don't know of any other primes, but again, I do not speak with many creatures in the prison. My time here is by design a solitary one.
Okay, well, I got some goosebumps going up and down my spine right now. So appreciate the chalk. We'll go look for those two guards.
Not at all. Do
Yeah.
come back and visit if you complete your task.
I'd much rather read out the eyeless demon than that lady. All right.
So back to the beginning into the southern entrance, to the southern route.
I guess so. We
That
haven't
was
found
a dead
stairs or
end
anything
though,
down,
isn't it?
right? Nothing.
No, you haven't found anything down. And he's like, and so as you pass, so Urlatas hears you talking. He's like, what about the southern one? He's like, sincerely, priest of Erastil, I understand your reluctance, but I can be of assistance here.
Didn't Flashheart have like a do not pass go, get to this guy? Wasn't he like being told where the herald was? I thought when we first got him.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you talk to Waxberry. Waxberry knows the herald's
no.
here, but she doesn't know where he is.
What you're Gordon referring to at the beginning when he came to this jail, you said I felt a pull, like a holy pull to the west, but I believe that might have been the cleric.
Yeah, that was Waxberry. You have not felt that since.
Okay.
So either the herald isn't close, or it's not registering as an Iomedean anymore. Remember, Waxberry told you that they tortured the thing and removed its heart, and then it swore allegiance to Baphomet. It swore to be Baphomet's servant.
So should we get Waxberry out of there? I mean, it seems like Waxberry.
We probably should get Waxberry out.
Well, the problem is at this point, Gatto tried, I think, and found that it was not possible.
I can dig her out with the wall through the walls. It's just going to take a bit.
And I could try Greater Dispel, but there's no guarantee that it's going to work.
You can try Greater Dispel, Disjunction, Disintegrate.
We don't have all those things.
All the good Ds.
Disjunction and Disintegrate, I believe, are 9th level spells.
Okay.
Disintegrate 6th level spell. I can do that.
Apologize. Okay.
Like I said, if we got time, I can use the gloves to dig through the wall.
But I mean, yeah, Waxberry, I think removing her, I think that's laudable. Do you want to, but there's the other thing is that you don't know what you face going forward. There's other creatures here. There's going to be more guards, and they are not pushovers. And you have heard Sir Latas talk about Alderpash. Well, actually, it was Waxberry who said that the guards fear Alderpash. He's a prisoner here, but they fear him. And they don't like to talk about him. They don't like to deal with him. So who knows what that is? And then you have the warden and subwarden, who are presumably stronger than the guards themselves.
Lady Amelia just mentioned them, right? They got each of them got a jail key.
Yeah, and if you do end up finding the herald, I mean, there's a real question as to what he's going to do. You know, if what Waxberry says is true, and he has submitted himself. He is tossed away his Iomedean influence and submitted himself to Baphomet. He may attack you. I mean, Waxberry would never say that. She thinks that you guys were brought here by Iomede and that you guys are going to fix everything. So she's anxious to come with you. But I mean, you guys probably would be like, look, do we really want to take this very low-powered priest, comparatively low-powered priest, with us, because she would have to be protected, and you just don't know.
Carlos is going to go up to Surata or
Suherlatas?
yeah. It's do you know where the heart was taken? You say you have information.
Well, I don't know exactly, but almost certainly it has been taken to the vault, which exists underneath the prison. That's where all of the. It's likely where they've put all my materials. Either typically, what happens is anything taken from prisoners, if of any particular value, is placed within the vault. The vault is underneath the prison. It's
Somebody stop Gatto from drooling, please.
now there's probably a great Flashheart hands a handkerchief to Gatto. Here you go.
You say things of value down there.
But so almost certainly Baphomet, if what the young hobbit's tale is true, says is true, certainly the likelihood is that Baphomet put it into the prison vault. It is very well protected.
You been there?
No. I was brought directly to my cell, but I suspect that the gems and magic items that I brought to pay for the Minotaurs might be there, unless they've been distributed. Baphomet's servants have no need for money. They don't use it. Baphomet does, but they have no need for it.
I'm sure if we find the vault, it'll be empty.
The DM has gotten tired of giving us magic items a long time ago.
Could be the mother load.
By the way, guys, it's after midnight.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So do you guys want to stop there?
I don't work tomorrow, but I'm pretty tired.
Okay. I do have to work. We don't have President's Day off at my office.
No, I don't either.
We do, but I'm driving 12 hours back to St. Louis.
Dun, dun, dun.
Safe
All right.
travels.
All right. Well, I will
That was
let you
fun.
guys get some rest. That was fun. Thank you, guys. Awesome evening. Jennifer, we should talk sometime. And that's it.
I can hang out, Les, if you want.
You want to stick on? All right.
Sure.
I'll stop the recording.
Flashheart's considering becoming a prison counselor.